Hello, and welcome to session 18 of Outrunners, a Starscape actual play here on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. That's the wrong side of that. To find all the sessions of this game, you can go to happyjacks.org/Starscape. And to find all the games on the Happy Jacks Network, you can go to happyjacks.org. My name is Kimi, she, her. I am the GM of this epic campaign and the designer of the system. Can't really say I've GM'd much of it. Most of it's them having sex with each other.
There's a lot of that.
The characters.
Like any good game.
Like any good game, really.
Yeah. What's happening at your table?
Yeah, exactly. It's tonight.
And chairs and sofas.
Yeah,
tonight-
don't go into our room.
Yes. This is our finale, probably. So if you're just tuning in, maybe stop and go back and listen to the story before you get to this. So let's go this way.
Hi everybody, I'm Sam. I'm here to play Nolvath, your friendly neighborhood, very, very normal, half amphibian, half crab person, with predator-like camouflage abilities. Perfectly normal. I play the Unfamiliar playbook. Sounds accurate. It's real fun, and it's where you get to do the weird stuff, which is why I do that.
Correct. Hi everyone, I'm Kai. I use he, they, and she pronouns, and I'm back probably for the last time playing Road Ward,
Ah,
the first, who uses the civilian playbook, and he uses he, him pronouns, and he got officially courted and signed and sealed last session.
Mm-hmm.
So he's feeling great, even though everything's about to go wrong.
but all of our documents are in place,
Yes.
and that's the most important part of it.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm Jason. I'm playing Alistair Ward. We both use he, him pronouns. And I'm the other half of that documentation. We signed our official documents as partners, and I believe it was the full 1,000-year contract.
It was a 1,000-year contract because
That's,
Tyronans live a very long time.
Yeah, and that's gonna be fine.
It will be.
Yeah, we'll make it that way. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Jay, and I play Jonas Hurley, Lieutenant Jonas P. Hurley, the human hotshot of the group. We both use he, him pronouns, and it sounds like we're coming up on action time. Super excited about it.
And hi, everybody. I am CADave, and I'm fixing titles again because Twitch just wants to keep changing
Yeah,
them.
it's been doing that
A
lately.
lot.
Okay, cool. It wasn't my bad then. It's just something happening. All right. Anyway, I'm playing. Who am I playing? Lawrence Benson. I forgot the last name. All right. It's a good time to learn your character's name. We're both he, him, and Lawrence is about to have a showdown with the people he's been trying to run away from for 18 episodes. So he is terrified and exhilarated, I think.
All right, so recap. Last sessions started with a set of demands from our resident squid on the ship who has telepathic abilities. Basically, they threatened...
Had.
Spoilers.
Spoilers for the recap.
Could I propose Squantifex?
Oh,
Oh, okay, yes.
No, I don't care for puns.
Hush.
on this
All right.
ship?
Basically saying, I am protecting all of you from these super Phagenian elders who have this telepathy that is basically crisscrossing the whole system. And they gave that kind of like ultimatum to Lawrence, who, one, knew the power of the Phagenian elders, and two, doesn't fuck with nobody. So it was like, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that. Pause. Kept that because Lawrence is a good friend. Did not dump that on everyone on the day of the joining. Waited
the day
My
of their
document.
on this day of my document signing. So we had a lovely document signing ceremony. It was very touching. Amazing outfit by Rode, of course.
Yes.
And all the friends were there. Afterwards, they had like some like a kind of banquet-esque as best they could here. And eventually Lawrence described, like, hey, this is what's happening. And they all decided, nope, we're not fucking with that.
Nope.
We don't want to have anything to do with giving in to those demands. And now we don't trust the Squid de Font.
Some of us never trusted them.
Yes.
One of us decided it was fight on sight.
Yes. And some things happened. It turns out they were probably correct in that assumption. They went and they decided to hunt down, well, have a conversation with, but then it went badly.
It went so well.
Yeah. And it eventually led to that character being killed, as they were also like fighting back and trying to hurt other members of the crew. And you definitely don't mess with Alistair's love on the day of their document signing.
No.
Don't do that. But at that moment, the protections kind of from their telepathy were brought down. They did notify the Phigenians that, hey, we're here. And we ended with 3 Phigenian fighter ships jumping and showing up right away, like right next to the ship. And that's where we stopped. And yes, there was lots of low rolls. So many low
So
rolls
many
last
low
time.
So bad.
It was
So many ones.
It was
not
epic.
the day
Epic story.
for our dice.
No.
The dice wanted to
Do
get involved.
better.
And they got involved.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what happened last time. So we're going to jump right back into that exact very moment. So, Alistair, you're standing there in the biome, like pistol in hand. There's going to be that kind of like it's a stereotypical shot of you there with the blasters, just a little smoking.
Yeah, a little bit of steam.
Yeah, and there's like the body that's sort of gelatinous at this point of I cannot think of
Vote.
Evody, thank you.
Doesn't
Good
matter
one.
anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
R.I.P.
Was
by the way.
Was
Evody.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I believe it was Jonas who was in the bridge, and you were the one who kind of like watching through the window as like these 3 fighters jumped into orbit, and there's kind of like the alarms are kind of going off in the ship, like, hey, proximity alert, something's here, and go do things.
Okay, when I see these ships jump in, I'm going to send a voice message. I'm actually going to bring everybody up on my communicator, and I'm going to say, got some bad news, everybody. We're not alone here. We've just, I got visual on 3 Phogenian ships that are coming our way. Nolvath, do you think you feel all right flying this ship?
Already on my way. And it sounds like they're in the
In
wall.
the ducks.
They're in the ducts.
Reverb in their voice.
Yeah.
Just that, like,
As soon as that alarm goes
popping
off,
sheet
right
metal
into the
sound.
vent.
Yeah.
Yep.
My heart, like, melts a little. And then I say, okay, I'm going to try to head them off. And I'd run over to the garage. I'm going to fire up Trini.
Okay.
But just so everyone knows, before I key my microphone, probably now you were in the woods.
I was right near you,
You're
yeah.
nearby. So from that distance, you hear like 7 or 8 more shots.
Just to be sure. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Just
Alistair.
key the microphone. I'll report to the bridge.
And Lawrence, you were in the biome too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
In like a mech
In a
suit.
mech suit.
Giant
In a
giant
rad mech suit.
Power suit. Yeah.
Oh, and Evody is down permanently. I'm heading to the bridge.
All right. I don't even know what to think about that right now.
Yeah.
Like, good to not have that one problem, but okay, now that explains a lot about why everything's kind of going down. So, all right. Yeah.
When Evody made the call and the Phigenians were kind of like notified, one difference is you heard like the loudness in your head, but when the minute that they notified the Phigenians you're here, everything went silent. And it's kind of like that opposite of like now they are hiding the communications. Now they know you're here. They are specifically not letting you in. So it's like that weird, like after something's been super loud when it goes quiet and it feels like a little too quiet. And there's just kind of like this like eerie feeling other than the sirens that are going off.
Well,
But
because they know there's a powerful telepath on board.
yeah, obviously. Yeah, that must be it. But yeah, there's kind of like this ringing quiet in your head for at least a few minutes.
And Rode is running behind Alistair, Should I go with you? Where should I go? What?
Yes, stay close to me.
Right. And he still holds that blaster in his hand.
Are you righty or lefty?
Righty.
It's important. Everyone's looking at me like, what a weird question.
Yeah.
No,
That's right.
I think I'm probably gonna run down to the docking bay.
Hmm.
So, like, as you guys are leaving the hallway, you probably hear clonk, clonk,
Clank,
clonk,
clank,
yeah,
clank, clank.
That
trucking
is
down the hallway.
massive.
Yeah. Because at the very least, I can try and shoot out the door.
Yeah.
Is that a device we've seen from Phegenians before?
Probably not.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of the project that he was working on in his order.
Okay.
As like learning to fight differently.
Yeah. Cool.
No bite. All big machine punch shoot.
Yeah. I think especially after he ended up fighting that animal thing on the Blues planet,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
like he was upset at how hard it was.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Okay. As soon as I get to the bridge, I'm warming up the weapon, basically. And
Oh, did you bring Tavrock?
shields or anything?
Do the Tavrock motion gun?
Tavrock on the laser.
That's not terrifying at all.
Yes.
Laser.
All right. So it sounds like we're about to enter combat.
Yeah.
Ship combat.
Yeah.
So ship combat works a little bit differently. I know we had like a taste of it many episodes ago. Jonas, you are going to be separate when you leave in Trini. So you'll use the ship moves specifically for Trini, but you're the only one who's going to be rolling. Everyone else, the ship moves are like a communal activity. So basically you all decide together what you want to do, whether you want to shoot, whether you're going to do fancy flying, whether you're going to run away, whether you're going to try and talk to them or trick them or whatever you're going to do. And each one of those ship moves is based on one of the stats. Everyone rolls that stat. You narrate what you're going to do. You're, getting the laser ready. We're going to fire. I'm positioning us to get a good shot. I am, dancing the cha-cha to encourage everyone to feel good while we're shooting them. Like, whatever you want to do is fine. But you will all roll whatever stat is prescribed by that move. If you fail the roll, it counts as ship damage, basically. So that's why it's like a one roll combat round. So it goes pretty fast, but it's important that you kind of narrate and know what you're doing. And please don't limit yourself by your actual character's playbook moves. Like, think about what you would do in this moment. Like, maybe it is plan a kiss on them before they, I'm pointing at you, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Before they take the shot or whatever it is. Like, all those things count. But you roll the same thing for all of it because it then gives, and then the highest roll counts as the result for everyone. So, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. But every failed roll is ship damage, so. You can take just some ship damage. It's fine. A little. So, okay.
It's a big ship.
It's a big ship. Yeah. So, Jonas, we're going to say that we're going to have one round and then Trini can be airborne.
Okay, gotcha.
So, okay. So, what would you like to do?
I do want to mention, just in case it comes up, we had gotten into some tactical gear to go find, go talk to a Voti.
Yeah.
And my tactical gear is all like,
Very sexy. we know.
if I cinch it up, it's also like pull the helmet up as a back suit.
Okay, cool.
So
Nice.
if I need to go outside, I can at this point, not for extended periods, but there's that.
Cool.
But I'm thinking one of the things that happened a little while back when we fired the weapons, they totally got overheated and busted, and I was instrumental to fixing them. And I thought maybe I would go down to where I know some of those problem components were, and I'm sort of keeping an eye on those things. Like if something overheats, if something's like miswired, I can be there to solve something. Because I know Nolvath's taking care of firing solutions, and so maybe I can make sure everything's running efficiently. But coming to the bridge first to check in and basically say that, right? Like maybe I should be watching that wiring to make sure nothing overloads again. Where do you want me, Cap?
Oh, I'm gonna say like as you're heading towards the bridge, I pass you by going the other way to get to the garage, and I just look at you and I say, I think we are probably in more danger than any of us anticipate. I doubt that those 3 fighters are the only things that are on our tails.
It's just the start.
Listen, I'm gonna go take my baby out and hopefully run him off a little bit, or at least give him a little something else to focus on. Keep everybody safe in here.
Yeah, and don't range too far from home.
You bet. And I give you like a little salute.
Yeah.
And then I run off.
Rode is right behind Alistair, and he looks Jonas dead in the eyes and said, "You have to come back."
Listen, I got a lot of celebrating to do with you. Yeah.
Good.
I'll
Don't
be
get
back.
too hotshot out there.
It's against my nature, but I will do what I can. And I can go bolting
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
On the bridge, Road goes to the environmental controls. Like that is just the only place in this entire room that he's allowed to go to, because it is. Haha. And starts making sure that all of our systems are in good order. So should anything happen, he can immediately react and adjust the little bit that he knows how to adjust.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, like optimizing systems, I could imagine you being really good at like, oh, okay, this only needs 22% power, and this is like, you're budgeting.
It's a
right?
city.
Yeah.
We're flying a city. He
Yeah.
can do this part.
You're just doing power budgets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think Nolvath would be readying our regular laser, not the big apocalyptic laser. We're gonna save that one for a minute.
Death Star shot for later.
Yeah.
Just the regular laser that Tavrok likes to fire.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna wait to say hello. These guys are in our space. They need to go. So I'm gonna shoot them.
Excellent. Okay.
Did I have time to plug in the coordinates to the nearest jump gate
Target.
and get the ship like going? Or not quite.
Yeah, I want to check with everyone, like before you make a kind of an executive decision
Sure,
like
sure.
that. Like, I'm fine if your character does that, but I want to check in with everyone at the table.
Yeah, sure.
Because
It would make sense if the coordinates were there, but, you know, with Nolvath on the bridge at this point, probably would be able to easily go like, oh, no, I don't want to
We're
run.
not autopiloting
Yeah,
that way
yeah.
right now.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But at least the coordinates are there if we do have to run. Then
Sure.
there's...
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you're getting off the ship, they don't want to leave you.
Yeah.
So
Sure. I get that.
that's gonna be a okay, we need to go.
Okay,
yeah.
sounds good.
all right,
Perfect.
well, we can say you plugged it in,
Yeah,
and because
yeah.
you did say at the end of the last session that you wanted to be out of there,
Yeah.
and you were the only one on the bridge at the time. So we'll say you plugged it in and hit go, and then when Nolvath gets there and sees that you're gone, Nolvath's like,
Nope.
Override.
We're not leaving you.
not leaving
Yeah.
Jonas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cool.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. It's on
I even like
Please.
the visual of the ship like healing over to start on a new course, and then it's just like no.
No.
exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Lawrence, what do you do?
Well, I think I'd probably get to the garage and start helping, like get the bay doors open, get
Okay.
whatever I could do to help.
Okay.
Get that stuff ready. But
Great.
like if we're gonna begin fighting, as if that's our group
Yeah.
decision, then I guess he'd probably shoot out the door. Like after he gets it open, he's just like hanging onto the door and shooting.
Amazing.
Cool. Well,
At
good
least
for him.
providing a distraction that way. Or, like, I'm not with the move, but like shooting.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so everyone's going to roll fight, so you're all rolling body.
Cool.
We can do it.
Yep.
Oh, that's not bad.
Hey.
You can add a special, or
That's what I'm looking for.
yeah, one of the skills if it helps with what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
None of these. Oh wait. Haha. Physical sciences.
There you go.
Physical
Oh,
sciences.
I've got tactics. Can I add that?
Doesn't help me.
For next session,
okay,
yeah,
alright,
because you're
next.
running. Yeah, you're about to launch. I mean, I guess tactics works for like launching your thing. Like I guess
Yeah.
I can see that. It's
Okay.
a crossover thing. Yeah.
Okay, all right, sure. Then,
Can I use the technobabble to get another +1?
Not afterwards.
Okay.
If you can do it before you roll, but you
Before,
can't do it
okay.
after.
Oh, this is so bad.
Noted.
This is a strong start.
All right. So
It is, in fact, a 3.
what's our highest roll?
Not mine.
I have 11.
I got a 9.
I
9.
get an 8.
All right, so 11 is the roll for the crew. That's great.
Oh, okay. That wasn't sure
Wait,
how
you only
that
got
worked
one,
exactly.
one failure though.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Who
me.
rolled? Yeah. Okay, so we got 1 ship damage. So like basically this kind of narrates what happened. So
So
you
cool.
all handle it, like you all do your stuff. Road, what was it that like kind of went wrong?
I mean, he's absolutely terrified in this moment. Today's been a big roller coaster for him, and he gets to the panels and he's like, right, I still only kind of know how to do this, and like starts to try and like find his way through it and immediately pushes the wrong button, and it throws his entire like calm out of whack. And there's like a red flashing light now on his little console.
Nice.
Oh, can I add a
Make it worse.
worse than
Please.
that a little bit? So like part of what went so well for me is, I'm watching the system heat up down I'm in another part of the ship, right? So I go like, oh, I'm just gonna like put my helmet on and grab onto something and just vent this section of bulwark, right? Which is safe to do,
Yeah.
but this needs to cool down more, right? And I'm like, you know what's cold? Space.
Yeah.
So,
Accurate.
I vent the atmosphere, and you're probably going like,
And the seals are going, we're trying to close, we're trying to close.
yeah. But yeah, I'm in vacuum, and
Cool.
the weapon system's cooled down.
Great.
Yeah. Awesome. So we succeeded. So you do significant damage. So we're gonna say like kind of like the first laser fire because you were gonna fire, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the first kind of laser shot goes out and does significant damage to one of them. We do have to take 1 damage. You said you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's life support.
Uh,
So we take
The thing that I'm working
damage,
on.
Makes
Yeah.
all the sense.
Yep. So you've got basically two dots in each. So one of the dots for life support is done. It's still functioning. Oh yeah, perfect.
Cool,
Okay.
thanks.
And everyone else gets to clear a condition.
Oh.
So
Great.
you have to mark a
I
condition.
was gonna say, I think I'd mark a condition.
Yes, you mark a condition.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind clearing something
I
here.
have unmarked afraid.
Yeah, I'm gonna unmark afraid too. Clear courage.
Excellent.
I'm
clear.
unmarking guilty. I feel good about my decisions today.
Yeah, I unmarked uncertain because I'm real certain.
Yep.
I'm going to mark guilty and crash my savvy.
Oh no.
Let's come up with a trick to do.
All right. Next round, Jonas, you have taken off.
Okay, yeah, no, actually, so yeah, I gotta do my ritual.
Yeah.
So, I take that photo, that burnt out photo of the colonel, I stick it on my dash, and I say, all right, Colonel Angus, you've gotten me in tough scrapes before. You're gonna get me out of this one now. And I put a little kiss on the photo.
Sounds good.
And then, the ship pops out.
It's fine.
We're all adults. It's fine.
Okay.
Almost up there with autograph.
Yeah. All right, we're fine. We're 12. Okay. Yep. So you will use ship moves now for Trini.
Okay, excellent.
But you're the only person who rolls.
Okay, do I get to go?
Yeah. What do you
ship
do?
moves? Okay, let's see.
We're gonna say that these things are happening simultaneously
Yeah.
now.
Let's see. Oh, my savvy's crashed, so I don't know if I want to do that. You know what? Actually, what I'm gonna do, is I am going to try to jet past the ships to try to get their attention away from the Amber Star.
Cool. Okay.
And so I'm going to fly. I'll be rolling courage.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Add something good.
Let's see.
Well, does he
Do
not get to
I-
participate in the ship rolls now?
He's doing his own ship roll.
Yeah, he's doing his own.
Yeah, okay.
Do I get to apply piloting to that?
Yeah.
So I get a
Yes.
plus one? All right.
I would hope so.
So that I just got it.
Thank you for checking. Yes.
That
Fuck
gives
yes.
me +3.
Okay.
Oh, and I did my ritual. That gives me an extra +1, so it's +4,
Oh, hell yeah.
which I needed, because that was a 9. That was a 5 on the dice. I get a 9 altogether. So at 7 to 9, it works, but not perfectly.
Yeah. So you do well, but something goes wrong. What goes wrong?
You know what? I'm gonna say that So there's still 3 ships, right? One of them is damaged, but there's still 3 of them. I'm going to try to fly right in between one of them. I'm going to say that as I'm flying between them, something like there's an explosion that kind of rocks the damaged ones, and it kind of barrels over to where I am, and it just clips the back of Trini.
Okay.
Of that little of not the outrigger, but like the main portion of my ship.
Okay.
As I'm passing through, and it kind of just sends me on a little bit of a an off-kilter course for a little bit.
Okay. We're gonna say that one of them gets kind of drawn away to like follow you.
Okay.
But not all 3.
Okay. Great.
So there's 2 that are still focused on the main ship. And all right, next round. What does everyone want to do? Well, first of all, which move do you want, and then how are you all contributing?
I mean, it seems like we should keep fighting, right?
Feel like that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I'm down.
Road may not know, but I do.
Awesome. Okay. Are you laser firing again?
I think so. That worked the last time, so I think I'm gonna keep laser firing. We got lasers, so
Oh yeah. What system took damage again?
life
Life
support.
support.
Life support.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I do have an idea if we want to do something other than fight next round, but
Sure.
I'm down to.
Okay.
Right now, cleverness in a minute. Road puts on his trusty mask that he always keeps on his personage, seeing that the life support is fluctuating. And it's just like a knee-jerk reaction that he has anytime something startles him. His startle response is put on a face mask.
Yeah.
And that really calms him down, actually. It, like, almost focuses him in a almost kind of scary way, where he, like, steps back at the board and you just see, like, all the glowing colors and lights and everything shining off of this, like, beautiful, clear face mask that has a little, like, respirator tube that goes into a pouch.
Nice.
And he kind of, like, steels himself and then starts to adjust and like, fix and try and allocate a lot of power to the lasers.
Nice.
Awesome.
If I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run to this part of the life support that's failed, can I do that as part of, like, will that help fix life support, or do we have to take the fix action to actually?
You have to take the fix action. to
Okay,
actually-
so then I'm not gonna
Stay with
narrate that.
lasers.
Yeah. I'm still maintaining the lasers. I'm looking for what I can pull to amp anything up, and just
Cool.
maintaining.
I feel like the only option is to swing outside and start running along the hall and shooting.
Okay.
Amazing.
Like this.
Terrifying.
Amazing.
Well, probably like running, like the legs are running, but the upper torso is moving independently, and like
Yeah.
I'm shooting at whichever the closest one of the ships is, because I don't
love
have
it.
like
Perfect.
I'm
yeah.
hearing chariots of fire.
ship side.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a gun star from Last Starfighter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Super independent. It's awesome.
All right. Awesome. Go ahead and roll body, everybody.
Oh no.
Hell yeah. Hey, those aren't supposed to do that.
Yeah. You don't have to
Oh,
read Japanese
no.
to know what that says.
Yeah, those that's
That
hey,
was bad.
why am I the best
Is
roll?
it
But you know what? It's a
possible
good roll.
for me to get somebody's back while I'm off the ship?
Yeah. If you can think of how you do that, yes.
Okay.
Can I buy a reroll?
Okay. So as I'm speeding past, oh, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
think like who had the best, like, let's figure
I
out
did.
what our
Oh, yeah.
By miles.
Sure.
Okay. What'd you
I got unless you rolled better. I got with my physical sciences that neutralizes out my negative, and that's a 10.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, that
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of negates the need to do a.
I just
got your
didn't
back.
want the
That's why
ship
I
to
was-
take any more damage.
No, I got you.
Okay.
Oh, it's
I don't think
gonna-
that's
Yeah,
the
that's
Okay.
not how that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Because it's sort of like a collective action thing. So collectively, they got a 10.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
All
and this
so
is
I'm
just-
not getting anybody's.
Yeah,
okay.
this is just how you
Okay.
shorthand the damage, so we don't have to have each ship
Damage roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
if all of us failed, then
Then
maybe,
you could
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I was getting. Is like, oh, okay, everybody fell. Okay, so we got a 10 though, so we're good.
Yeah, I got a 10.
All right,
We're good.
so who got a 6 minus? 1, 2. Okay, what did you
7.
roll?
I got rolled a 5.
A 5. Okay, that's a different system, so that's helpful.
Great. We
What
don't
is
This
have
is also a different system.
Oh, well, yeah. So, wait. I can add my body to this. So it's a total of 4.
A 4. Okay, great. So your propulsion and navigation have taken damage too.
Well, they both take. I thought it was just the lowest one.
Nope.
No.
Every failure.
Every
One
failure is
failure.
one hit of damage.
Yeah, get good.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Um, Just a mechanical question.
Yes.
I have the specific power that when I have to roll body to fight,
Mm-hmm.
I can roll my savvy instead as a move.
Yeah.
Can I be doing that
You're fighting.
even in this?
Yeah.
My rolls would have been better.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Because
I mean-
I haven't failed anything.
No, it's been fine. Yeah, that wouldn't have changed the story so far, really. But yeah, especially right now, as you are literally like in a mech, like on top of the ship fighting that way.
Yeah.
But yes, it would still count, even if you were just fighting with the lasers and stuff. It would still
Okay.
count.
Cool.
So yeah. Okay. Exciting. All right, John, it's your turn again.
Okay.
Well, wait, what did we do to them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. 10 plus. So you do significant damage. So we're gonna say that the one you shot before is out now.
All right.
It goes spinning out, but
Oh.
it gets a couple shots off before it goes, and the other one gets some shots off too. And they're not just sitting there like shooting at you; they're like doing the flybys and
Sure.
stuff.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
very dynamic.
It's
And then, yeah.
two stationary ships firing one
Waiting.
laser back and forth.
Yeah. I think we get one really big blast from Road reallocating some of the power.
Yeah. And I think whoever succeeded gets to clear in condition, right?
Yes. Or yeah,
10 plus.
everyone gets to clear condition except the people who failed who mark a
Right.
condition.
Cool.
Oh, I mark a condition.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel better about
Oh.
myself and uncrash my savvy.
So
I'm
it's
still
not a
angry.
huge problem this time, but Kimmy, it is that moment. I have one condition in everything.
Oh,
I'm gonna crash my -1, but this is what I dreamed about when you were working on this. I was like, this moment will happen, and it's now.
it's now.
I looked at it last time, and the reason I crashed my savvy is because my heart conditions did not match any of the situation.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, I can't crash those, so I have to pick one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but putting guilty back in there feels like I've fucked up in what I was doing, and the crashing brains make sense. But I've been so excited for that in this system the whole time.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah. It's finally happened. Dude.
Yeah.
All the months of waiting and planning and plotting. All right. Excellent. All right. Jonas.
Okay, I'm gonna fire off a shot. Which ship is following me? The damaged one or one of the non-damaged
One
ones?
of the non-damaged ones because they just took out the
damage.
yeah. So you
Oh,
you
okay,
see it like
alright.
a flash off to the side.
All right, excellent.
And you see one like kind of blast, and I'm thinking you're kind of weaving in and out, kind of being followed by this one that's after you.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
other two were like taking like running shots along the huge hull of the Amber Star. But yeah, you see, it's like that moment of like we see your face. It's like a close up, and there's just this big flash of light,
Awesome.
and like the audience for a second is like, "Oh no, does he hit?" And then it like moves to another shot where you see like one of the enemy blowing up.
Sure,
But
sure.
the one behind you is still behind you,
All
and
right,
so far
awesome.
unscathed.
I'm gonna do a space bootlegger reverse
Okay.
and then start
Hell
firing
yeah.
shots at this thing.
Perfect.
So let's see. Piloting still applies if I'm rolling fight for the ship move.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm rolling body. That's gonna be total of +2. Yeah, I rolled double
boy.
one.
What is wrong with our dice?
It's contagious.
Amazing.
I'm so sorry.
Go over
One.
there.
So at 6 minus,
Oh,
they
wait,
avoid
can-
or deflect.
Can I try and help? If I see things starting to go bad?
Because you are in a mech suit on top of the ship,
Yeah.
absolutely. But it's going to count as your roll, so you won't be able to help with the ship action.
Oh,
Sure.
It's worth
Okay.
it.
Makes
Fair.
sense. Yeah, do it.
Fair.
Help
Because
Jonas.
I mean, I can't make it work.
Literally
Sure,
cannot.
yeah,
It's finally
literally
true.
cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So
So I got my back.
yeah, let me
Alright.
do this right because I never do it right. I expend the trust.
Yep.
Well, what is your total, Jonas, so we know what he has to get?
I got 4.
Okay.
So 2 1s.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
Yeah.
anything.
And then I just
4 or
roll,
better.
Yeah.
I
It's
roll
50-50.
one die. Okay. Yeah.
You just need a 4 or better.
All right. Big money. Big money. No.
No.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So close.
We both mark XP
Yeah, good job.
And mark a
and
condition
mark a
again.
condition. So let's see.
I think I'll be guilty
1.
because I tried, but
Yeah.
All right. I'm. Oof. I'm gonna say that rocks my my ship. There's like a sort of burst, which affects my body. So I'm gonna mark disdainful. I'm angry at this.
Yeah. How dare they?
Let's see. I'm marking experience.
And don't forget to mark
Oh, I got XP.
a damage mark
Oh,
spot
right,
for
the
Trini.
Trini. Okay, right.
Oh, Trini.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, I've leveled up. Can I take it now? Oh no, that's from last time I did that.
Okay, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
take it.
that's
Okay, and so you both marked a condition because of the failed.
Yes.
Yeah, you do have to mark another condition for like the actual like fighting. So I'm gonna say kind of what's happened, Lawrence, is like you were like gonna take a shot to like cover him or something.
Sure.
Was that kind of what we were gonna plan
Yeah, I
planning on
mean,
doing?
I'm not gonna leap off into space.
No, I didn't think
like just
Yeah,
drifting.
and we're gonna say that you both fans. I think what happens is like there's a sudden lurch of the ship a little bit that you weren't quite ready for. And instead of hitting the other ship, you do like kind of tag Trini just a little bit.
Oh.
Not on purpose, but
No.
and it wasn't like a
Yeah.
deadly shot, but that's where the damage from Trini came.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Damn it.
maybe he has turned on us.
Oh no.
You're in a hole. You can't see.
There's no windows.
No
The only window is the one you
doors.
made.
I
Yeah.
have marked insecure and crashed my brain.
Okay. Great. This is a great time for that. Excellent.
Terrifying.
Okay.
All right. Uh-oh.
Trying to decide how evil I'm going to be tonight.
Be
okay.
evil.
Maximum.
Maximum evil.
The dice are being pretty evil.
I know. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's that.
Gotta balance it. All right.
But hey, you get your hard moves. That's the joy of PBTA GM.
Yeah.
all right. So move for the ship. You said you had an idea, Nolvath.
I do. I think Nolvath yells out to Road, like, status report, like, how are the systems doing? Like, how much damage do we have?
We might want to start thinking about fixing things.
That is probably a good idea. Maybe we
it's
need
empty.
a diversion first, though.
If you think we can divert any attention away from this, and he motions to the massiveness of the Amber Star, then I welcome it.
Okay, Kimmy, you tell me I can't do this if you want.
Okay.
But
I love those pitches.
what I want to do is use Trick.
Okay.
Because Nolvath now has administrative privileges and knows how to use the ship systems better, and there are systems in here that we didn't know about before.
Sure.
So, because instead of like shields, I'm gonna say that the ship has a similar like color camouflage distraction.
Oh, cool.
That it can, the outside can light up in the same way that
yeah.
that their carapace does. So it makes it harder to hit. It makes it a more difficult target, and like kind of like makes us look weird and shimmery like a nebula, so we can start to like either get away or get a better position.
I love that so much. And I'm going to say it can be used in a couple different ways. Like it can be used in some ways almost as like camouflage. You can't go completely invisible.
Sure.
But and then you can also like blind or cause a distraction or things like that too. Blasts of
Bright
light.
pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. So absolutely, yeah, no,
Okay.
that's very cool.
I
And
love that.
It's very on brand for
Yay.
everything we've created in the universe so far. So that's very cool. All right. So how exactly are you using it specifically in this instance?
Specifically in this instance, I think I am gonna use the camouflage version
Okay.
to try and throw off like their location of us to
Yeah.
give us a little like wiggle room so we can maybe try and start repairing some stuff.
Cool. We're gonna say that you can kind of like mimic what the background behind you is. So in some way, sometimes you are all but invisible barely, especially if it's like black with stars behind you from a certain angle. Boom, they can't hardly see you at all. But if they like fly around in another direction and suddenly get between you and a planet,
Sure.
like so it's
Then
not
we're like
perfect.
a silhouette on top of the planet.
Yeah. So but it is very effective from most angles because it's space.
Okay.
So cool.
Sweet.
Awesome. So yeah, so go ahead and then to trick its
you.
roll savvy.
Yeah. And I
Okay.
think Nolvath says, I'm going to try something weird. And literally Roach just like, where do I send the power?
What system? The weapon systems aren't damaged yet, right?
No.
Okay, great. So my participation, I'm looking at like this weapon system humming along, doing what it's supposed to do.
Are you kidding me?
They say they're gonna do something weird. I'm like, okay, I can help with that. And because we're rolling savvy, I'm like, I can help with this.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna do my part.
Oh god.
I'm gonna need a little bit more information.
I am trying to throw them off our scent.
Okay.
You know, when I know that we're
With your
tricking.
telepathy.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna just delete our presence from their perception.
It's a big
Just a
push.
minor thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big.
Yeah.
You scare me.
I
From
want
these two fighter pilots, not like the whole system.
How are you like what are you in your brain? Just because if things happen, I want to know where to go with it.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing or thinking in your brain that you think is doing this or is doing this?
Well, basically, I'm trying to plant what's that over there in their minds.
So you're like squirrel over there.
Yeah.
Like there's another thing. So you're
Yeah.
trying to
There's another
plant
ship.
something that isn't there in their brain. Okay.
Yeah, or at least the impulse to look away.
Got it. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Sam.
I'm good.
Okay. I am a great wizard.
Oh God, they can't keep affirming you like this.
10.
Dead. Oh my god.
I got a with my savvy, which I uncrashed right in the nick of time, plus my physical sciences, an 11.
Nice. Which is good because I got another 5.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Captain.
All right. So 11 is your success for the move. So whether because you are invisible or because they looked away at this moment, there's no knowing which it was.
Stupidest good roll.
So good.
Makes me angry.
I'm so proud of myself. And I could feel them turn away.
Yeah, you can. You absolutely do.
God.
Yeah, and they then suddenly kind of start flying, and you see, especially Jonas, like you see the one still kind of on your tail, but you see the others like hesitate. Like it's sort of like when you see animal like videos on the internet, and like there's a predator who's looking all amazing and badass, and then like something happens, and they're like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I see that, but also I see the Amber start doing something funky.
it disappears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck happened? Everybody all right in there?
Yeah.
Hello, copy.
We're all right. We're all right.
And you just hear under my breath, I'm just saying, look away. Because I
busy
can't,
right
I
now.
can't do it all mentally. Right? It's like when your mouth moves while you're counting as a little kid, you know.
I think Nolvath just yells, "Don't worry, Jonas, the ship is like me."
Terrifying. That's a terrifying thing to say.
I mean,
right.
Jonas feels ships are sexy anyway, so
That's-
probably.
Yeah.
That's doable.
So the two of you get to clear a condition.
Oh, XP or condition?
Clear. You don't want to. You condition.
You can defeat
Oh, because we
Yeah.
defeated. Got
So
it.
yeah, Nolvath marks XP and also marks
Marks a
a condition.
condition. Yes.
Also,
see.
that scared the shit out of me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You're standing on the. Ooh.
Because all I heard on the comm channel was, I'm going to do something weird, and then the ship winked away from it.
Yeah.
You're just standing in weird, shiny space.
Okay, I'm removing uncertain.
Yeah, I got rid of angry.
And
Because
what
we're
was
feeling a little
your-
more courageous now.
You rolled a 5, Sam.
I did.
So that's another on navigation.
Oh, troubles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing we're going to
navigation is
spend time
out.
repairing things.
Yeah, navigation's out.
Navigation's out.
And we are gonna say, Lawrence, for like the camouflage is probably not that perfect, but definitely for like a split
Enough.
second.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't exactly know how great your peripheral vision is, and your helmet. You're like, oh, this is not good. Oh no, I'm still attached to something. Okay.
Yeah. It's just that moment of,
And
And now you're just like hanging out in space. You look like you're floating to everybody. That's cool. I'm sure it won't make you targeted of any kind.
not at all.
I mark
tiny
guilty
little
for freaking
guy.
everyone out that's outside the ship, except for our enemies.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. Jonas.
Okay. I've got a couple of options here. What I want to do is you know what? While they're distracted, I'm gonna try to actually, and that one is still on my tail, right? One of them.
It sort of wobbles for a second too, because it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, the whole ship disappeared.
Okay. All right. While they're distracted, now that I know everybody's okay, I'm gonna take another couple of shots. I'm gonna
Okay.
fire at the one in front of me.
Okay.
That is undamaged to try to take it out.
Cool.
Oh yeah, the damaged one is taken out, right? So. All right. So let's see. I guess that's gonna be piloting plus body. That's +2.
You can do it.
Come on. Oh, there we go. All right, that is 13.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
So you do significant damage. Everyone clears a condition. Well, I clear a condition in that case, right? And then do I take the other one out, or is it still flying around?
You do significant damage to
alright.
it, so it's like half out.
All right, excellent. And if possible, if I'm close enough, I'd like to just fly past it and kind of get between the two that are the one that's following me, that guy, and then the ship.
That's a separate move.
A
They'll be
separate
flying
okay,
next
all right.
time.
No worries. Then
Like you can kind of
then we
position
will just-
yourself, but you can't like really like.
Sure.
Yeah,
In that case, I'll probably head on that way then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Great.
Let's see. Ooh, I get to clear something. I'm going to uncrash my savvy
Hell yeah.
by clearing insecure.
I have a question.
Okay.
So my minions move. Remember, I have those little like robot squid guys. It says they can't be used in combat. Does that mean they can't be used for combat or during combat?
No, they can't be used for combat. So if you want to have them
Okay.
help repair things during a fight, you absolutely can do that.
Because they can independently repair 1 ship damage per day without any rolls.
Yes.
So I would like to have them do
Do
that,
that now.
please. Now.
Absolutely. Roll a dice.
That's without
roll.
any rolls.
I was gonna have it just be the system, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. I can't,
Why don't we just say it's navigation?
that's the most important one, I
Okay.
guess. So
All right. So navigation is now functional again.
Barely.
Yeah, it's damaged, but
damage
functional.
but functioning.
Yeah.
These dice are in timeout.
I think right before that happens, you just hear, Nolvath, I think it's time to actually do the repairing.
The squids are on it.
What?
What does that mean? Kimi, with my 10 plus exceptional telepathy,
Yeah.
Is there any chance, does the ship have a telepathic profile? Our ship?
Oh.
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
that Avodi probably would have taken over the ship, or at least something
yeah.
quite some time ago.
Yeah.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
And I think specifically the Narans would have not, with the
Yeah.
Ydirans
They would
having
have
their,
avoided
yeah,
that.
they would
Yeah.
have not wanted that in their ships.
Yeah, that makes
Sorry.
sense. No, that's okay.
But it's a cool question.
Does a ship have a soul? No.
Would the
Oh, the Fijian
yeah,
ship
would the Fijian ships have some sort of telepathic thing in them?
Not the ship,
Not the ship. Okay.
because it's all biological
people? Okay.
control. Yeah.
Got it.
Ah.
But what about well, I guess I did control the pilots a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
We should repair.
Yes, we should definitely repair. That's gonna be a brains move.
The squids are machines.
Yeah, they're little robots.
Okay. Also,
They look a little squiddy.
They're
not
cute.
not telepaths.
No.
No.
Sorry, there are no more telepaths on the ship besides unless you want to telepathically communicate with Tavrock or the cows.
Well,
They're a couple
according
frozen telepaths.
according to Alistair, anyone's a telepath if you believe in yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long 1,000 years.
That one move has made me insufferable for at least 50 years.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The retelling of this moment. What are we rolling?
Brains.
Brains. For repair.
Oh, okay. Well, that means I can add my body though,
Yeah, because you're
because I'm
special.
repairing weapons.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
All right, I got an 8.
I got 10.
Okay.
Nice.
I got 9.
Okay. So 10 is your success.
Oh, wait,
yeah. Sorry.
oh, yeah,
Lawrence has to roll too.
No, it's fine. Can I add security as a skill here?
Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense.
If-
You're covering them while they work on it.
Ooh, 11.
Nope.
Oh yeah, hey.
Crushing
Nice.
it.
You are all really good at fixing things.
Can we, when we're doing these collective rolls, can we do the
Technobabble?
technobabble?
You can do it once during the scene.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
So
So
once
Each
in
of
this
us
whole
can do it
scene.
once.
during the fight, yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
once
do
during the
yeah,
fight.
you can't do it for each move. You get
But
it once
each
during
of us can do it once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But we repair.
I think what I immediately start doing, and I think, Alistair, you probably hear it,
Mm.
is immediately I start, because I'm outside the ship, right? Like, there's no logical way that I can really think about, like, I'm going to put the stuff back
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Like, unless I run up to a spot and I
Astromech
start, like, melting or something.
Yeah, there could be something on that.
Yeah, but it's a huge
Yeah, it's a
ship.
huge ship.
Like,
It's a comedically large ship.
Yes. Yeah.
so I as loudly as I possibly can, like, dropping all pretense at mental defense, am thinking, like, their ship has a cloaking device, we'll never be able to fight them, like,
Oh.
nice.
the ship has technology we didn't even think existed, like, we have to get out of here, like, just that.
Panic.
Yeah, just panic thinking in
I
the
love
way
it.
that only I can on our crew.
Awesome.
But you probably get the bleed over because I am
Yeah.
like actively trying to push it out there into
Yeah.
the.
That's awesome.
Can you, Master Telepath, tell the difference?
Oh yeah, I can. He's our guy.
So we clear 4 ship damage. Out of 10
Right.
plus.
Holy,
yeah.
holy smokes, that's all of it, I think.
Yep, yeah. The ship is back to all
We
clear.
flip a lot of dongles on the bridge.
So
There's
So
a
many
lot of
dongles.
button pushing and dongle flipping.
Yeah.
Flipped a couple switches even.
Oh man. With the lid over the top of them? Yeah, we're cool now.
Toggled the shit out of that.
Nice. Okay. Jonas, your turn.
Okay, I think I'm while they're kind of like trying to figure out what the heck happened to the ship. In the middle of these two, since I'm not going to be able to fly past them, I flick a button on my panel, and a series of flares kind of pop out. Actually, I'm gonna get on the comms, and I know you're outside, right, Lawrence? I'm gonna say, "Hey, Lawrence, cover your eyes." And then a series of like a little like a snowflake pattern of flares come out to
Oh.
fill the area with bright light to hopefully distract the ships and again kind of just disorient them. That's a trick, and I just uncrash savvy, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Love the
roll that.
snowflake strikes back.
That's not great. You know what? Can I apply tactics to that?
Yeah. If you haven't applied something else, you can only apply one.
No,
skill.
I haven't applied anything else. So yeah, tactics. It's only a 5.
Also, this entire time you're flying training, so you can apply piloting to pretty much everything you do.
Oh, sure.
Unless
okay.
you like stop and repair something, like
Yeah.
every move you're doing is piloting involved.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, but no. I mean, that still only takes me up to a 6. Let's see. So, Trick, I'm not doing so hot in the ship today. They're on to you and retaliate.
Oh
You
no.
can't trick again this event. Okay,
Oh.
all right. Oof.
So you need to mark a condition, and you also need to mark another damage
ship
box.
damage.
On
All
screen.
right. Okay, well, I'm drawing their fire at least.
Yeah, you are.
I am going to mark. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to mark resentful.
Yeah.
I am not digging these two ships. God damn it, I thought they were bad enough on the ground. All right.
Awesome. All right, so one's still following you. How damaged is Trini now?
2 out of 5.
Okay.
I've still got 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Looking a little worse for wear, but not like.
Yeah, not something I can't take care of after, a couple of days in the garage.
Okay. Next one.
I did just see them shoot at Jonas.
Yeah.
So
I think also too, like with that big of a
explosion.
failure, I think because the other ship can't see the Amber Star anymore,
Yeah.
I think it's turned and
Oh,
now
they're
both ships are
focusing.
going to be on
Okay.
you.
All right.
I mean, which I know
Alright.
was your goal at the first time, but I think that's also a consequence at
All
this
right,
point.
let's
too.
do it.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I think Road freaks out when he sees the like big bright explosion out there, and he like has a moment of like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire the laser at whichever one is not is more damaged because they're both following him. So I think Nolvath reassures you. They're like, that was flares. That's not Jonas.
Right.
But we do need to get them off his tail.
More power coming your way, Alistair.
Excellent. We should be on the attack. And he's like speaking weirdly quiet.
Huh.
Yeah. But also like he's speaking into his helmet too, so he's trying not to shout. I mean, maybe that's it. Who knows? It's weird. It is weird though.
Yeah, and Road's just like long pause, like, we're gonna deal with that in a minute. I'm gonna focus on my friend out there almost dying situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Husband is safe.
Husband's safe.
Ones.
Husband is safe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so we're doing attack roll, right?
Yep.
All right, so my participation in this, Kimmy, I would like to modulate the quantum actuator by grabbing onto that particular coil in the weapon system so that I can amplify my bionic propulsion wave to get them to shoot at each other.
Love it.
So I roll with advantage? Or how does this work?
+1.
You just end up
It's just a +1. Okay.
You're remembering the rules from like
Yeah.
5 versions ago.
Sorry. Okay, so I think I'm at +4 for this.
Nice. I'm sure it'll go great.
Oh, thank you.
I saw that the dice like balancing on the edge, and it's like it's gonna go badly or well.
Went to a 6. Let's see, what's 9 + 4?
9 + 4 is 13.
13.
More than 10.
Beats my 11.
Also 11.
Hey!
Whoa. 11, 11, 11's across the board.
And a 9.
All right.
Okay,
Hey,
all
not
right.
bad at all.
And no ship damage.
Yeah. Which makes sense because they can't see it right now. So the dice know, friends. The dice know. All right, perfect. So yeah, on 10 plus, you do significant damage and everyone clears a condition.
Woo.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Jonas, the 2 ships are like right behind you. There's
Yeah.
one that's closer. That's been the one who's been following you this whole time. The other one's fallen into like attack pattern behind it. You know, where they're kind of like
Yeah.
slightly not like in a line but right next to each other, and suddenly you look behind you and there's like a big burst that you think might be flares for a second, but then you realize, oh no, that second one got hit.
Has been taken out.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And
Well, could it be that one of them was shooting the other one? Because that's what I was trying to accomplish.
got it.
Getting them to shoot each other.
We also shot the laser at
Yeah.
them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I think you're using telepathy, right?
Yeah.
So I think that what's going to happen is 2 things happen at the same time, which might be because you're telepathy or not. So they're going to be
It
in
was.
super flight type formation together, and you're going to fire the laser, and it's
Tavrock
going to
firing
hit.
the laser.
Yeah, Tavrock is obviously.
Obviously,
Tavrock is shooting the laser.
The most qualified person on the bridge besides Nolvath is
Nolvath.
actually Tavrock.
Yes. And it like
Just like the red glint of laser off the skull.
yeah.
And you just see like the Inspector Gadget claw like,
Yeah.
just hitting the button.
There is one natural-born Anaran on this crew. And it's Deborah.
Yeah. So it like you see like the big blast when it gets hit, but also that makes it go off kilter and it tweaks and it like taps the other wing of the other one, doing a little kind of spin of damage too. So Jason, from your perspective, if you were to able to see, they did run into each other, so it did do damage to the other.
Excellent.
Not enough damage to count as like damage, but
Yeah. At this time, I'm whispering into my comm, your enemy is there.
yeah.
Yes, I can see them.
I think maybe Lawrence knows what's going on.
No, like I think Lawrence is actually scared. Because it's the same kind of feeling.
Oh yeah.
And like I felt it but it's your voice.
Yeah.
And I'm upset about that.
That makes sense.
I think I'm gonna
Because
mark resentful.
ooh, okay. I do think that it's going to be harder for you to influence the Virginians because they have done practice and they have trained a lot.
That's fair.
So we're going to kind of keep it in like this nebulous space sometimes, unless there is a definitive moment where you roll that move. It's going to be
Sure.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? I don't want you to.
Yeah.
feel, okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I know I'm stretching the bounds of this telepathic power that says you could communicate with somebody.
mean, you
Found
took-
telepathy.
You took a move, so
Yeah.
you have the thing.
Yeah.
But whether you're powerful enough with it in like 5 days to
Sure.
take on these groups who've been raised with these other telepaths, that's
Sure.
going to be the thing.
Yeah. I mean, mechanically speaking, I'm 1 away from maxing out my stat.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
You're no slouch.
yeah.
Yeah. But you're still new to it.
Yeah. I'm a raw talent.
Yes. Yes. Stop it. Okay. All right. Back to Joe.
Okay.
Jonas, right?
Yeah. When I see that one ship behind me get, blown up, I say, I don't know who took that shot, but thanks for saving my hide. I hope you can do another one. I'm gonna swing him close to the ship. Hopefully, get you a better beat on the situation. And I'm gonna use fly to kind of like lead them towards where the bank of laser cannons on the ship are. Hopefully, they'll follow me and see if I can get him in a better position. So I'll be using fly, I'll be using piloting, that's body, so that's a total +2.
I have a bad idea.
Yeah, I can tell.
There you go.
Yes.
Good God! A good God. That's a 6.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 and 3 on the die. Yeah,
killing
my
me.
dice are killing me.
Oh, man.
Rude.
I thought you'd rolled well because you sounded like very happy.
No. I'm a little inscrutable
You're leading
that way
them closer
sometimes, I
to
guess.
us?
Hmm?
You're leading them closer to us?
I'm leading them, not necessarily closer, but like if, say this is the Amber Star, I'm kind of like flying them along the hull of the ship to get them closer to where the cannons are.
Can I help? Can I risk something here?
Mm-hmm. That's going to be your move, then
yeah.
you won't be able to help with the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what were your dice that you
A
rolled?
1 and a 3.
Oh, the 1 is bad.
Yeah. So Rhodes seeing Jonas come by and is like already still like shaken from seeing the explosion, is like, nope, gonna help, and kind of looks over the console and is going to try and vent one of the ports to blind them to kind of like help you not get hurt in this
Yeah,
situation.
that's awesome. That's awesome. I love that.
4.
Okay, 3, 4, 7 plus 9. That brings it up to 9.
Nice.
So let's see. On fly 9. So it works, but not perfectly. Okay, but that's fine. But you did improve it by a step. So,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You get the extra. You get to clear an extra condition, I think.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna say that the venting, helps. It throws them off, but it also kind of reveals where the Amber Star is and that it's still there. So the one that's been after you the whole time sticks on you, but the other one peels away.
Oh, I thought one of them
The other
got
one- yeah,
destroyed.
it's the one, right?
It got hit. It didn't get destroyed.
Oh, gotcha.
It takes like 2 hits to
That's
get to
fine.
destroy
Yeah.
something.
One
I
of them
think
was already damaged, though.
One of them got destroyed. One of them got
Damage.
Damaged
damaged
last time.
last time.
And then this time we damaged another one.
Well, he was rolling fly.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, but you hit with the You hit one of them with the lasers as I was passing by.
no, that was a vent. That was just a distraction. That wasn't damage.
Well, no. I mean the last one. Oh, the last one was
Last round.
damaged. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right,
Okay.
that's right.
There was
gotcha.
one
I think
following
we're-
him that was already damaged when I shot at it. And there were 2 following him.
Just now, the last round, they both started following him when you went invisible.
Yeah.
I think that it's now 1 damage from last round and 1 fully whole still.
Yeah, that's my tally in my head, but maybe I'm wrong.
I thought we were down to just 1.
I also thought that.
Yeah, I thought that
Alright.
one was actually destroyed.
There were 3. 1 got destroyed.
Yeah.
One is damaged down to half, and then 1 is after
Well,
Jonas.
We
when
fired
were,
the lasers 3 times and hit every time.
Oh, that's true.
Right. So you hit one of them twice,
And then a third
and then
one.
you hit a third one, so that one's damaged now.
And then he
Have
hit
you
one once.
He did damage.
Didn't you damage the one that's still following you though?
So the 2 remaining are both at half? Then?
Yeah, they're both at half.
Oh,
Okay, so
alright.
they're all one more hit left each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right, okay.
Got it.
That's
We're
the
with you.
appropriate
Yeah,
amount.
that's cool. That's
okay.
I'll take that.
I think that's what's in my head, I think. Okay. So when you vent it, the one peels off, and looks like it's gonna take another run, and then the one is still after you.
Okay, all right.
No, the collision was more. Sorry, I see where everyone got confused. The collision was not actual, like mechanical damage on the other one. That was so that
A
there can be
disruption.
a disruption. Yeah, that way there could be like the psychic tie-in with also the laser because we wanted that to be there too.
Yeah.
So it did tap the other one, but you can't get double damage
Yeah.
for one roll.
We'll fix it in the edit. It's
It'll be
fine.
fine.
Figure it out. It's fine.
Yeah. That was narrative damage, not mechanical.
VFX
Farm it out to another VFX
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
Say, yeah.
Yeah.
There's just one
Continuity
scene
will be all
from
over
this
it.
space fight that looks amazing. Like, just this one maneuver, and it's like everybody's like,
What? That's what Mr. Kimmy is for. We'll get him to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's way too busy with Gladiator 2 right now to help us with anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately, he's super good at his job.
Yeah, he's very good at that. But anyway, yeah, that's what the thing is. When you vent, it does, the other one peels off, so it does benefit Jonas. But it now is kind of like, oh, the ship is still there. And yeah.
No, there's just errant clouds in space.
Yeah, it's fine.
God.
In a
These
shape of
Virginians.
events.
Space cloud, obviously.
Mini nebula. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I am also drinking, so if I count wrong with
You're
damage,
fine.
tell me.
So,
Prosecco
are
and
we.
Scotch is fine.
just in the midst of all this, Alistair asks over the comms, are they headed in our direction?
Oh, they're nearly underneath us.
Lawrence, do you know what I need you to do?
Terrifying.
No.
I'm
I think you probably get a response back that's like, what do you think?
Yeah, like when somebody says, what are we doing for dinner? And you're like, what do you think we're doing for dinner? You're right.
No, it's colder than that.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm coming to me. I'm coming to you. And you're going to get me on that ship.
That's a terrible idea.
You're staying on the Amber Star.
Not right now. You'll have to toss me.
This is-
This is all because I wore the Fire Dwarf shirt.
Yeah, we gotta make really wild plans.
And your mech suit, right? Like you're
fair.
strong enough to
Fastball
throw a
special
guy.
in
Yeah.
the
you know.
face.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
You're getting an earful.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I think you probably just get like an acknowledgement,
Okay.
and I'll start hiking back to the port, to an airlock.
Yeah. Well, I'm in a vented area of the ship, so I could just slip out and move
Or
across the
where-
outside.
I'll move to
We're
wherever.
meeting. Yeah.
Mechanically, I know that my turn this round for the ship was spent venting the thing, but I think in reality, Rhodes spent the entire time telling Alistair, you have to stay on this ship.
I will stay on that ship.
This ship! It just keeps going.
We need an advantage,
He's-
and I can get us that advantage.
Not handling it. I'm fine with you doing this. Road is not okay with it.
I know.
Isn't this still the day of your wedding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
That's an entirely different bad idea than I thought you were having.
Oh, really? What were you thinking?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we're fastball special in it.
Yeah, save it now.
Okay, so you're throwing him onto the enemy ship. So that would be me by myself to fire the laser. Me and
Well, you
Deborah.
too.
No, I've already spent my turn helping Jonas.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, I'm still assisting in whatever's happening with the ship, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, what would you use?
How
What
would
ship
we-
move would that be? Would that be
Yeah.
a trick? A trick?
This seems like a trick.
Or
Yeah,
is that
that's what I'm thinking.
fly?
Funny.
Well, okay, yeah, that's true. If,
That's really
if
funny.
we're all working together to get me onto that fighter, is
And
that
I'm not.
is that a crew action that
Yeah.
we can do?
absolutely.
Okay.
And it makes total sense that Road isn't helping with that.
Nope. He is giving you an earful. Everyone can hear it too.
I also don't think Nolvath would be helping you with that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, do you tell Nolvath that's what you're doing?
well, I mean,
on
it's
the open
over
comm.
comms.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like,
I mean, Rhode's yelling at you about it, literally sitting next to me.
That's
So
true.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I probably also am like, it's probably a terrible, like just physically speaking, we're moving at a vastly different rate of speed than they are.
Yeah, but if I can capture it, I can get on board.
Lawrence,
I
don't give
can
him
get
the physics
coordinates.
reason. Give him the logical reason. That is the enemy ship.
We need the coordinates of their destroyer, and we can get it if we have that live fighter.
Well, can you read Faginian?
I can read some.
Okay.
I trained to fight you all.
Well, sure. But I mean, we don't leave dictionaries about most of the time.
No. It's what we've managed to accomplish, but I can send back. I don't think you're gonna fit in the cockpit like that.
I can get out.
I'm
I'm not
Eject.
permanently bolted in here.
If you land on that fighter, it's gonna be destroyed. I can get in there.
If you think you can.
I can't.
Well, let us know which one you're jumping on because we're firing the laser at the other one.
Okay.
This
well,
is coming through on my feed too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
on an open
All
call.
right, I'm gonna say, if you want to take that shot, Ranger, let me know which one. I'll see if I can maybe slow them down for you.
yeah, on the strafe, if you can, however much, hit the brakes, I can. It'll be easier to get me on there.
Okay, a little like thumbs up boom, pops up on your communicator.
Yeah.
Alistair Ward, I have been on a suicide mission before. If you do not come back from this, I will find your body and I will stomp it.
I'm not on a suicide mission. We need intel, and this is how we'll get it.
Say, hey, Road, don't worry. I'll make sure Alistair comes back.
Fucking better.
A little thumbs up pops up on your communicator. Boom.
I think Nolvath says, if you don't return, the hive will remember that forever.
Yikes!
You've made Rhodes sad, and they don't like it.
Thank you for that, Nolvath. I'll remember that.
The hive will remember this.
Great pep talk. Thanks for
Threat for
thank
the
you.
ages. Oh my god.
Amazing. All right.
Road hated that. The
Yeah.
hive will remember that.
So good.
All right. So that would be fly.
But that's the funniest thing.
So what's that? Courage?
Yep.
Cool. I got a little bit of that.
Good luck, buddy.
Oh, God.
I would like to apply stealth.
Ooh.
Are you?
This is an unanticipated angle of attack.
Surprise?
Yeah.
It's kind of stealthy.
The element of surprise, yeah.
I
I mean, ship targeting systems aren't usually designed to aim at
A
Small
guy.
droids.
True.
A guy.
But I
Just a
feel
guy.
like that's like a coincidence rather than his stealth skill.
I'm you know.
It is I'm with you on the unanticipated trajectory, but also, like, you are wearing literally a stealth suit.
Yeah. Like I'm in my, like, you know,
Okay.
scout armor
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
so.
that makes more sense to me. Okay, that's a better argument.
All right.
I'm like
Yeah.
accidentally not being another ship is not stealth.
It's also like, we've already covered the fact that the Vegetians don't have windows, right?
Yeah.
And so
That's
it's
true.
rely-
very stealthy because they can't fucking see
They
you.
rely entirely on sensors, and this is not something sensors would, like, flag as an important detail.
Yeah, you're space debris.
Again, yes, but that's not your stealth skill. You could throw a meatball sandwich at them.
Meatball sandwich attack! Ah!
And the same thing would be happening, but I will give it to you for your ranger suit.
Okay.
That makes sense to me.
Okay. All right.
Please.
Courage.
Please.
All right, everybody. This will be great.
I already did my.
You already techno-babbled. It's
Why did I do
late.
that?
It's too late.
I'm
Please.
sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Oh,
that's
okay.
10
He's
even.
not dead.
Just.
Oh. 10 flat.
Ooh.
So Lawrence
I got a
got
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
These dice, the rose gold, have
They've
been good
been
to
really
me.
good to you.
Yeah, they sure have.
All right.
This,
so
this is
one.
my day.
Who else has anyone other?
Couldn't
failure?
roll with
Not
that.
helping.
Okay. Not helping.
Thank
okay.
you.
All right. So the two of you. So we have one success and one failure. So we do have one. You got a 3.
Yeah, so it's life
Okay.
support.
Life support again.
So
Also,
I
if you're
brought my
watching
own-
this to learn how to play this
Sure.
game, you can do the damage however you want. It isn't in the rules dictated by the dice. I usually just do that because it's easier for me as a JM to like have it be kind of randomized. There are 6 like ship systems because we're rolling 6-sided dice. Like that's a design feature. But you can also be like, it is dramatically appropriate for it to be this, and do that too.
Just
Talk
one
like that
second.
when you do it.
Can I-
Just like that.
Just like that.
Can I describe how I fucked this up?
Please do. Yes.
So
So I come running across the top of the ship. We're both mag
Yeah.
booting along.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's totally Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Right? Like that.
Thank you for that. Oh, I think yeah.
You
But-
just Lion King him over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me. I'm so sorry.
But I think I come detached.
Oh no. Has to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
All right. So our amazing chat is like, wait, they're about to Angry Birds in space. This is what's happening.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
Chef's kiss, no notes.
Yep.
Except I'm the angry bird. Go on.
All right. Sorry. Continue. Please go back to whatever we were doing.
No, so I propel you enough that your success happens.
Yeah, that I'm in the right direction,
Right.
and yeah.
But I think that in the process, I'm back of the napkin math to
Yeah.
try and figure out how to throw
It's
you.
just simple calculus.
Right. But like doing it on the fly and then with a new mech suit that I haven't really used that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I have fucked it up.
Yeah.
And to compensate, I push off.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
So I get you on the right trajectory, but now I am free floating.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Oh God.
Shit. And you probably don't have a lot of like impulse drive on that thing.
No.
Yeah.
It is just a mech suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is why you let players come up with their own things, because it's so much meaner than anything else.
Yeah. Every time without failure.
Let them do it.
Yep. So,
But it's not meaner if they didn't want a mean thing. And that's okay.
That's fine,
You
yeah.
just let them do the thing.
Yeah.
But like, it's going to be better. Let them do it.
Yeah.
Always make it worse.
So market condition.
Yes.
And
Void of space is not a condition.
you succeed. Mark 1 ship investments. We'll mark that. Well done. Yay.
Wait, we get to mark ship investment?
Well, yes, for the fly move.
Mm.
That's the 10 plus.
Oh.
Oh, hey. Okay.
Nice.
What are we investing on?
Raid is appropriate right now.
I don't know.
No, you
what
get
it's
to mark one of them. You don't get to pick an upgrade yet. It's
Oh,
one
I
of
see.
them.
I
just mark
see.
one.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes,
an
so you
XP
have
bar.
4 of them.
Yeah.
marked, yeah.
Oh, there it is. I see. Yeah. Okay, we're 1 away.
Hell yeah.
This is a boarding
Yeah,
action.
we're 1 away. We've got 4 out of 5.
I'm officially a space pirate.
I mean,
From
yeah.
Ranger to
Do
pirate.
you still have your sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Perfect.
Always.
This is
Good.
awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I
Sword
think
and
this is
blaster.
neat.
Yep.
Darn.
Totally fine. All right, Jonas.
Wait.
What are
We
you
didn't
doing?
get to fire
Oh,
the
yeah.
laser yet.
Yeah. They're firing lasers.
Yeah, they did not participate in that.
yeah, you didn't participate in the ship action. You don't get to have a separate ship action
Oh.
because they
okay.
did
Oh
something else.
no, I'm sorry.
I misunderstood
Oh,
that.
that's okay. Sorry, I thought you were simply opting out. You
No.
don't, yeah, so next round, you don't get double rounds if people decide to do different things.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
if I
understand.
wasn't clear about that. Yeah. Because then everyone would be like, I'm going to do something different.
makes
And everyone
sense.
would each
Yeah.
roll their own thing every
Gotcha.
time. And then we're back to everybody just using their moves, and it's like, why?
No, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. All right. When I see Lawrence decouple, I'm gonna fly right after you and just yell, "Hey, grab onto the ship! Grab onto my baby!"
I'll try.
Let's see. So it's gonna be a
This is
fly.
terrifying.
I'm gonna be rolling courage. That's +2, and then I'm gonna apply piloting to it. That's gonna be +3.
I'm just like Teen Wolf.
Get out of here.
It's good. It's fun.
Let's see. And you know what? I'm gonna say. Well, do I want to use it now? No, I'm gonna save the technobabble for later.
Okay.
I think with a +3, I've gotta. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up now before I jinx myself anymore.
We got this.
6-3. That's 12.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Let's
fly
go.
12. You pull it off. Mark 1 ship investment, and that is our 5th investment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see how much I
Okay.
screw this
I will
up.
also, just as a thing, if you want to, instead of a ship investment, if you want to clear one of, because Trini's taken 3 damage now?
Yeah, 2.
2. Okay.
I'm
all right,
okay.
right,
I'm okay.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
I'd rather get the ship investment. I think we've been kind of needing it.
Yeah.
Um, actually, you know what? Because we determined that the ship has camouflage capabilities,
Mhm.
can we boost its defenses and count that as as an energy force field.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That rocks.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
Or
very
do we
cool.
want to boost up the weapons?
I think the energy force field makes sense.
You can also
Yeah.
add an extra bubble to one of the systems so you can take another damage too.
Oh.
Oh, sure.
Awfully nice to keep the weapons
Weapons?
online.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. All right.
Yeah.
That sound good to
Yeah,
everybody?
so upgrading
Yeah.
defenses basically it gives you like a
You're down there already tinkering. That
Well,
makes
I
sense
am
to me.
not right
Right.
now.
You, yeah,
So-
you were.
Yeah,
Now
we-
you're doing something ill-advised.
I've rewired some shit, and it turns out it's a lot sturdier than it was before.
All right,
Terrifying.
so we are upgrading weapons. We have 3 bubbles on that.
weapons or defenses or
Well, you don't have to
said
roll,
weapons.
do you?
What?
Well,
Okay.
I'm joining in on your action. To
Oh,
try and
okay,
save
all right.
myself.
All right,
Mm.
sure.
All right,
okay.
so you now have 3
'Cause
bubbles
it
and
makes
weapons.
no sense
Great.
for me to participate in
No,
what's happening on a
you're not on
ship
the
that I'm
ship
not
anymore.
even touching.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So I got a 7. So that's good.
On
Yeah.
it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Your
I think
neck
it's
suit surfing on top of treaty.
no, I think it's more embarrassing than that. Like,
Oh, no.
It's totally like, and then I just take a wing right to the midsection, and I'm just like over it, kind of hanging
you got
on.
like wrapped around in like
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of those like Halloween witches on the back of a car.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
There's something on your wing.
Yes.
You're a wingman now.
Oh, God.
Oh,
But
Do you get to roll the ship action for the Pachenia ship that you're on?
Yeah.
all right. I love how into this we are, but I want us to be careful about talking on top of each other a little bit, just especially for our lovely podcast listeners. But don't stop being funny. Just be funny one at a time.
Because
All right.
it would start being funny.
Get out of here.
All right. Very good. So ship again.
Yeah.
This ship or that ship?
Our ship, the one that we're on.
The big one.
We now have 3 ships involved.
You're
Well,
a solo ranger
yeah,
on a
you're-
solo mission.
you're-
Yeah,
Standing on a
you're
ship.
gonna be doing.
I'm on
something
a ship.
else. Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna use ship moves though. You're gonna be using just
Okay.
you're back to playbook moves.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
We have to. I can't. Which one is he even on?
Well, hang on. Don't worry, I've intensified the primary sensor so we know which one he's on.
Nailed it.
Perfect. No notes.
So awkward. That one. Tavrock laser.
Yeah. And we just ramp up the systems and we go.
Uh, 11.
6.
Oh, okay.
Haha.
Sorry, we got a
Yeah,
bubble.
yeah, luckily 6 is weapons, so
Oh, sweet.
that's
Yeah,
so when you have an
Perfect.
extra in there.
All right, we've done it.
All right, so Nolvath, you get declare condition.
I'm taking
Hell
one.
yeah.
Road, you're marking one. You mark what damage, but you also do the thing. So the other one that you fire at gets hit, and it's gone now.
The explosion scares Road. I'm marking afraid because that could happen imminently. To another one,
Yeah,
looks out in space in fear.
yeah. Because the other ship's definitely already damaged too.
Yeah.
So.
We cleared afraid but kept angry because the Hive
Angry.
will remember this.
All right. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna go to our Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh!
Welcome to the pun party. Okay, so I want to find the controls to open the cockpit. So I understand some of how Faginian technology, we have to study it.
We also have a ship
Yeah,
on
we
our
do have-
ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had opportunity to look quite closely at one and see how it works. So I want to beep, boop, beep, open the cockpit.
Okay. Do you have a move that is something with related to?
Well, I was thinking it might be prove your worth or tougher spots than this. To access knowledge when you're looking for survival information while under imminent threat.
That's definitely
Okay.
yeah, that's a thing that's happening
Okay.
right now. I don't know, hanging on the outside of a space
Of an enemy ship.
of a ship in space. Yeah, that might be a
Yeah. Okay.
survival moment. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, then it's access knowledge in the perform a task that you are trained in, but I don't have to roll brains. I can roll courage. And maybe add stealth again.
You're not trying to be stealthy. You're just trying to get in the thing.
I want to
Added one. I know.
sneakily
but-
open
If
the
it's
cockpit.
infiltration, do you
I'm
have
gonna expose the cockpit to vacuum in a sneaky manner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprise!
No, I appreciate the hustle, but no.
Okay. Yeah, I got nothing to add to this.
Okay.
Just +1.
Okay.
roll good. That's not even in the tray.
That's not in the tray. That's not what we do here. Okay, that's an 8. It's an 8.
Okay.
I'll take
okay.
it. So, is access knowledge, you succeed, but something unexpected happens. Oh, he comes flying out of the cockpit, leaving the seat open for me because he forgot to put his seatbelt on. That would be unexpected.
That one doesn't have its own results.
Oh, no, because I'm just using access knowledge.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought you were
courage
using.
instead of brains.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's the circumstance in which I can access knowledge with
Got it.
courage
With
instead of
courage.
brains.
Got it. Okay.
So something unexpected happens. You and another crewmate both mark a condition.
It's me.
I
Yeah.
feel like it
The
could be
other
road.
crewmate.
Yeah. It's me. I'm the other crewmate.
And the other
How many
crewmate.
hours have you been married now? I feel like.
It's less than a day.
Yeah, it's
I'm
several
marking
hours.
resentful, everyone.
Several hours.
1,000 years.
1,000 years.
Eventful start to 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Just think the rest of it's going to be so much easier.
Yeah. It's all downhill from here.
Gonna be throwing you onto blues until the end of time.
All right, I will mark uncertain. I'm not crashing anything. But I'm a little uncertain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it also it starts to you're like working on it. You're like tapping in the thing and pulling the all the things you're supposed to do. But it's just really hard out here in space on this flying thing, and you're not failing, but it's just taking longer than it normally would.
Sure. So what happens when it opens?
It's going to take a little longer. Is what it is. You're going to have to work on it for a minute. So it'll pop open in the dramatically appropriate couple of minutes.
Copy
But
that.
yeah, but it'll happen before your next thing.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna try
Wait.
to get.
I know what happens.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's coming.
Okay. All right.
You two are flying. You're on his wing,
Yeah.
right? So you're doing it, and it's just taking a little long. And you finally do that. They were just yank the lever.
Yeah.
The top pops off, and yeah, the two Virginians inside vacuum of space. I mean, they probably don't yell. They're fine. But it's fine. But the top comes off and flies back,
Oh yeah.
and is going to do some damage to
Oh
training.
no! Bang. Okay.
Sorry.
Collateral damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 point.
I thought something else was going to happen here.
Oh.
You were about to get a shield to the face.
No,
That's
no,
my fear.
I totally thought it was something else that we talked about.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
but
It's just not
then
yet.
I turn into the Twilight Zone because I'm on the wing.
Yep.
Okay.
I've been taking
All right. Oh, so both of the Faginians got ejected from the ship then?
Yeah, but they're both dead.
They're both dead? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I was gonna fly us over and try to get as close as we could so that you could hop onto the ship just in case
Oh,
Alistair needed backup.
I mean, Alistair's got the top off. Whether Alistair can get inside the Faginian ship, figure out how to fly it,
All right.
and all these other things, it's not out of the woods yet.
You know what? There
Step
was
one, get your
two.
top off.
Yeah.
That's
Did the thing.
Always.
Good place to
And then
start.
check the two things, whatever two things come out.
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
come
it's
flying.
important
Just
to
come
mention
flying out.
at this point, Alistair is pretty though.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
I feel like that's an important detail. Aside from everything else.
Yes.
Looks very majestic right now.
It's like the whole.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I am gonna fly us. I'm gonna try to fly us alongside. So, I'm gonna try to get you as close to whatever you're clinging on to. I'm gonna try to get Lawrence as close to being able to get on and into the ship as possible.
Okay.
I don't know if you can leave your suit clinging and then pop out of it onto the ship or something.
Maybe.
But whatever you
We'll
want to
find-
do.
yeah, we'll
but
figure
I'll
that
get
out,
close.
yeah.
All right.
Well, it's important to note that the Virginian ship now no longer has any atmosphere in it.
Right,
The
right,
top
yeah.
is off. and-
Right.
Okay.
But
so-
I'm still in my containment.
Okay.
suit.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
you're-
inside.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So the
You're
mech
wearing
suit
that,
has a
black
smaller
suit.
control suit inside.
Yeah, like I normally wear.
Okay.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
A little sleek black.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's gonna be fly again. That's courage. I'm gonna apply piloting to this again. So that is +3. Oh, come on. Come on.
Come on.
Is that cocked?
Yeah, it's cocked. Unless it was good.
Oh, no, that's a 10 altogether.
Oh,
The
yeah.
dice plus 3, 10 altogether. Thank God. All right. So I get to mark another ship investment. Woo.
Let's see. What can I add?
Well, wait, technically, if Lawrence is on my ship, are we doing my ship moves? Are you doing my ship moves? Are you doing your own, like,
No, I
playbook
mean,
moves?
well, I guess that's.
Yeah.
'Cause I can participate in the ship.
Yeah,
move.
yeah. I think for now,
now.
like you're trying to help. You're working
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
You're
That'd be a
cooperating.
courage roll on you then.
Yeah.
in that case. Okay. all right.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to think, like, what might apply. Here's a proposal.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Can I apply fighting?
Oh.
In this case, to like as we get in close, to like reach out with the other arm and latch onto the other ship and
Oh my
kind of
God,
be the
wow.
bridge.
Oh yeah.
Captain
Captain
America.
America.
Yeah.
With the helicopter.
Helicopter, yeah.
Yeah, because I would
In a
think
mech
that
suit?
all your training in the mech suit would absolutely, your fighting training in the mech suit would absolutely apply to that.
But all the muscles are bulging as well.
Yeah,
Right.
inside of the
Sexy Virginian.
gray alien sexy time.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no, I didn't. That's a 6.
Close.
That's a 6.
Can I get his back with this one?
You already
Oh no,
rolled.
because this
You
is
did
the
a move.
same
Yeah,
roll.
the same
yeah.
move.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice.
So
But Trini
Trini
does
takes
get-
a point.
Yeah.
Is this the same moment where I can't help either, right?
Yeah, you're
Just
doing
got
a thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. I'm at
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
ship.
we got
My
a-
baby's got 1 point.
Uh-oh. Trini's chugging. Whew, we gotta get her.
Yeah,
I think,
but
I
you
think
might-
it's totally like I go to do that, and like I crunch onto like an aileron or something.
Yeah.
I know it's
absolutely.
in space. I understand
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
actually
yeah.
using things to move air around. but
Yeah.
I got you.
It's a jet
thruster.
thingy.
Yeah,
Totally.
Maneuvering thruster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I crunched a fuel
Like a
line.
vent, or like one of the weapons, like deployment
Sure.
hatches or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and you mark a condition.
Yes. You know what? Every time I fuck up Trini, I mark guilty.
Yeah.
I end up clearing it, and then I fuck it up again.
I love that.
So, I feel bad about that. I do. But I'm out here in space.
Yeah.
And this is a little scary.
Yes. All right.
I have a terrible question. Is that all of our assailants?
Yes. So you're no longer like there's,
Cool.
there's no bad guys right now.
You just have to take over this last ship.
Yeah. So Rode is hanging on a flying ship.
Alistair.
Alistair.
The other one.
Yeah. Sorry. Rode is watching Alistair.
Yeah, there you go.
Hanging on a flying ship that is still going. Like it still has trajectory, and with like the no atmosphere and stuff in it. So we should probably cut to Rode or to Alistair.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're climbing in as well, right?
Well, I'm not.
Not yet. I mean,
Well,
at
like
least you're
the
holding
action
onto
was
it, so-
successful.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
succeeded.
yeah.
So you're there.
Well, yeah, but no, my action was to just get the ship alongside yours so
Yeah.
that you could get close. We haven't made the attempt of getting.
So I would
Lawrence
probably
in
say
the
like
ship
we have
yet.
matched.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like now we're like two stationary
We're-
objects
yeah,
in
yeah,
space
going in
to
the
each
same
other.
vector.
Okay, so yeah, then I'm gonna
But I
get
can't
seated
get
in.
over there yet.
I'm gonna get seated in the pilot seat because it's like pilot and navigator kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna get in the pilot seat and just try to steady it and be like, all right, let's go.
All right, and you were looking for information, right?
Well, yeah, so that we can, yeah, I'm gonna steady the flight and, like, theoretically use this thing to, yeah, use its navigation computer of like, where is home base?
Yeah.
Right. What the previous trips?
Yeah.
Map history.
Redial.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there, you get it like leveled out and everything. We're out of like ship to ship engagement at the moment. We have the like you're fine, you jump in like heroic and like take charge. You get in, and at the moment where you both look down at kind of the screens. And you see it before you kind of have to. It's like the translating thing where it's
Yeah. I'm like,
three
okay,
times
hold
long.
on. I know this one. That's this, and then conjugate the. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's kind of the moment of like suddenly like there's no light anymore. It blacks out as like this massive ship, and like it says it on the readings. It's like home base is here now. It's like so the giant's big battle cruiser has arrived.
Okay.
So,
Good times.
you
What-
found it.
What is the size of it compared to the what was it?
Amber
Rising
Star.
Amber Star. It is not as big as the Amber Star.
We're
Okay.
enormous.
But it's about half the size of the Amber Star. We said the Amber Star is about 15 miles across or something.
Yeah.
So it's about half that big, but it's like,
It's also all weapons.
yeah, it's like a really
little
nice,
cruiser.
pretty humpback whale versus a orca.
Yeah.
So there's
Terrifying.
like the size difference is different, but also the capabilities and design is
One of these eats yachts.
yeah,
Yeah.
one of them has more teeth.
Yeah.
teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, one of them has teeth.
Teeth.
Teeth period, yeah.
Yes.
Our crow
So-
filters aren't working anymore.
Filters. Perfect.
So you're in Trini, you're in this Faginian ship. You two are still in the Amber Star with Tavrock.
Road fully screams.
Yeah.
There's a giant ship.
Okay. Lawrence, it seems like our best option is to head towards the ship and try
Lawrence.
to land.
I am prepared.
Okay.
Oh no.
How dare you?
You said that the
Oh, I know.
ultimatum was
Yeah.
a dramatically interesting and appropriate moment. You were
I
alone in a ship with
Forgot
Alistair.
that we talked about this. And I'm freshly upset.
So Alistair's talking to you, and you kind of, it's like hearing somebody like talking like in another room, echoing,
Yeah.
and you have a
You're
very
in the swimming pool and somebody's like, "Hey, you have a phone call."
yeah, exactly, and you have a very loud Faginian voice in your head, like speaking to you and giving you orders.
Okay.
And these orders are to take over the Faginian craft and to kill or imprison the non-Faginians on board.
Okay.
I'm going to have you, if you want to, you can just obey the orders if you choose to, or you can roll like a brains roll to try and fight back.
Oh.
Well, so savvy is usually telepath stuff, if that matters.
No, it's not usually. It is for you.
Oh, my move uses savvy.
Yeah, doesn't
Okay.
it? And it, yeah.
Okay.
But we've been using
Well,
brains to resist.
and I am not telepathic.
Oh, okay. I missed that somehow.
Yeah, we've been using brains to resist.
Yeah, you just receive the signal.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Receive only.
Okay. Well, I'm not debating like maybe I should just try
Oh
and
yeah,
murder.
no.
The debate in my head is what I'm gonna try and do.
Yeah.
Well,
And usually it's heart.
Oh,
Yours is savvy because you have the tweak to the move that we made, but usually for that move it would also be heart.
cool. Can I help with Dave's roll?
I don't think you know what's happening yet.
Okay.
It is very targeted, specifically directions to you probably figure out in a second when they stop, when Lawrence is like, ooh,
no
Yep.
longer helpful or
Yeah, or-
murderous.
Yeah.
even acknowledging you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I did ask him a question, and then like, what's happening back
Yeah.
there?
Lawrence.
I
is
assume
not
you're
here right
behind
now.
me, right? Like I'm in the front seat and you're in the back seat.
Yeah. I like the idea of like asymmetry, like
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
kind
a
of in
little
the pilot
off center.
position,
Yeah.
and sort of off.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. You said. I'm sorry.
Brains.
Brains.
Okay.
I will also accept heart.
Okay.
Whichever one you think, whichever way, are you going to use your emotions and your attachment to the crew, or are you going to use your
I
mind
think, yes.
training? Okay.
I think that's yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure that the mental training isn't going to work.
Mm.
So I'm trying to think of all of the feelings I've had
And
that
happy
are
thoughts.
not normal. Yeah. That's a 6.
Okay.
And we probably can't get his back at this point.
I will say that Alistair, you're fighting this. It's
Yeah.
and there's like that weird moment of, hey, will you hand me or whatever you said,
Yeah.
and like you turn on and you just see Lawrence like zoned out, like
Well, I think you probably see like the nictating membrane like
Oh.
slide over my eyes.
oh
That
So
you
they
don't
get, like-
usually put there. Yeah.
So like my eyes go from being black to being like silvery
Yeah.
kind of, and yeah.
Okay.
so you probably have enough information at this point to know what is probably happening.
Yeah.
So I will say if you want to get his back or something.
I would like to do that. It doesn't matter what your dice are. I'm going to do that. So,
Well, I got a 4 and a 1, so.
you will. Okay.
It will
then.
definitely matter if you can roll above a 1.
So before you roll this, I want to know how, like, what are you saying? How are you helping him fight this?
Yeah, when I realize that something is happening, I do lean into the uniqueness of our situation, particularly that I was trained to fight Phagenians and I was never going to trust a Phagenian, but I do. Right? And I think that's the short of it is like, Lawrence, I've never trusted a Phagenian, but I trust you and I know that you're there and I need you to come back. It's a 6.
It becomes an 11.
Power friendship
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You
I
gave
gave him
chills.
gave him the Care Bear stare.
Yeah.
Everyone, you should play Starscape.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay.
Ooh.
So yeah, you
Yeah.
hear and also feel this with his new
Yeah.
telepathy. Like he's like flooding that feeling
Yeah.
into you at the same time too.
Would it be like if this is weird? I'm picturing like reaching like grabbing your upper like your knee sort of thing, not in a
Sure.
weird way, but just like hey, you
No,
know,
I
like
didn't assume that was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
like,
this
I'm-
moment.
I'm
That-
here.
Now's not the time.
yeah, right, like just that physical contact of like we're family,
Yeah.
right? Like
Okay.
that's what I'm trying to send.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it takes a second. Like, it takes time. But then you see my eyes slide back, and I, like, reach down and put my hand on yours, and I'm like, I don't know how long, but I'm here. And I'll continue doing computer stuff. Yeah, like,
Okay,
whatever we were doing. Yeah.
what do they want you to do?
Kill you
Okay,
and get the ship back.
okay. Is there a way to spin that to us landing on their ship?
Fuck.
You
I
could
can
say
try.
you could say I'm dead.
Well, I don't get to say much, but I can
I can
take
play.
over the ship and
Sure, take a
us
shot.
there.
I'll play dead. And yeah,
I can get us in there.
okay. Let's do that.
I assume it's like a trick.
Yeah, the ship is damaged. You need a new ship. Whatever.
Yeah.
Where'd you leave the mech suit? Is it clinging on the outside of the
think-
container?
Like an
Oh,
old
yeah.
shell?
Is it clinging on me, or is it on both of ours?
No, I would have detached it.
Okay, you.
Yeah. I think it's probably like hanging on the side of the Phagenian ship.
Okay, all right.
Because like I tried to stabilize things, but then like I know like that's a bad idea long term. So you're free to move
Okay,
off
all right.
or whatnot.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
It's like flapping in between the two ships.
All right, so we're going to cut now to the Amber Star.
Nolvath, what is that?
That's a target.
Then we should shoot it.
We should really shoot it. We would like to fire the big laser
Okay.
at the big ship.
Okay. Do we want to do any crew communication before we?
Well, I mean, they can hear. I think like they can manage that while we're sort of getting our shit together.
Yes.
You know, so like, if that shot works, we don't have anywhere to go. That's fine.
Yeah.
Right. But
Yeah.
if it doesn't work, then
I
You know,
think
we're the
over the
backup.
comms they ask you, Lawrence, like, what is the optimal target on this battle cruiser?
Ooh.
see, there's this exhaust port about 2 meters wide.
For a
God
laser
damn
that
it.
shoots
He's
through
there.
moons. Like, it's not about accuracy. It's just about murder beam.
Yeah, we're gonna do a murder beam.
Like,
no,
more
no,
beam,
Star
please.
Yeah.
It's probably. You know what? I think in the theme of Star Wars, there is probably like a external sort of pod bridge that's like mounted along the dorsal spine that is where these elders would be. So they have the best view of the battlefield
Cool.
and that stuff. So I'm like, shoot them there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to Road turns to Nolvath. I'm going to recalibrate the thermal controller to hopefully overload the thermal pressure and blow them up more.
Thermal pressure.
We love that.
Talking
We
about
love that for them.
time.
Go between them. Are you crazy?
Okay, we're gonna target that place. I mean, this is like a wide beam, so
It is, yeah.
It's not. This is no finesse. This is a bazooka.
Now, have
Sledgehammer.
any of you done anything to like get farther away?
Yeah, we could sort of circle around.
Okay.
We're ostensibly,
We are in control of a functional spaceship.
yeah. And if that doesn't work, we're headed towards the landing bay in the big ship.
Yeah, no, I'm more worried about like if that doesn't work and
Are we in the way?
there's a
Okay.
giant, like, who knows, a feedback thing or something like that.
There wouldn't be.
No, that
Oh, God.
wouldn't happen like last time.
No.
Well, we saw it happen last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we kind of know what's about to happen.
so like get behind the Amber Star a little, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, we could circle
Alongside
around.
it, yeah.
Just barnacle up in there real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I do one of those things where I hit the brakes and I kind of like. Poof.
Not to railroad or anything, but I just thought maybe someone should mention that before.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not railroad.
Yeah, no, I mean, we hear you. We hear you mention.
You can say no,
Yeah.
and like we're gonna park right in front of the laser. I'm gonna
No,
go
no.
great.
Tamrock, no.
You just see this little claw moving in slow motion towards
Yeah.
the button.
Okay. Amazing.
Come on, big
Come
laser.
on, dice.
That speaks to a great BG3 moment with a Starian and a laser.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's right?
I'm envisioning Tavrock as James Earl Jones in Hunt for Red October. Like,
Yes.
reaching over the console, hitting a detonate button, then closing it slowly.
Okay,
and going,
that-
I was never
A
here.
9 from me.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Just barely.
Yeah, we do it.
Okay, you do it. 7 9, you do some damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you're fine. Don't worry. You nail. You just like perfect. Like you hit this spot on the ship, but for whatever reason, like you overcompensate and like instead of the massive beam that happened before, it's still massive, but it doesn't like take out the whole ship. But you take out that section perfectly. And
Oh, like surgically.
yeah, like
one laser hole.
surgically. So now instead of having a ship full of Phagenians all controlled by the same will of the same people, you have a somewhat frenzied army of Phagenians who don't know what to do,
Excellent.
all looking at your ship as the cause
Terrifying.
of what has gone wrong.
This is exactly what I wanted.
And Lawrence, you like hear in your head, like, you know, the sound of millions of voices suddenly silent.
Yeah.
Three.
Yeah, three.
Real
Yeah,
loud ones.
Real loud ones, yeah. And then like silence, but then you, like you can like feel like the panic,
Yeah.
and like it's like a hive of bees if someone comes and plucks out the queens.
Oh, God.
And it's just like they're just all doing kind of what they're supposed to, but also really pissed and like looking to sting the shit out of something. And you are all just sitting right there. So yes, I'm sure it's fine.
Get a straw and make for the ocean.
I don't get that one. Sorry.
Like the stereotypical hide from bees. Like,
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, I'm with you now. Thank you for explaining.
So yeah, good job.
Terrifying.
Yep,
You shook that hive right
you
up.
did. You did great.
Yeah, you said, oh, bees? Let's shake it.
Yeah, you did exactly what you meant to do.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So the only solution is poke your finger in the beehive so they can't get out.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
You
So we're
have
gonna-
to live.
Yeah. We're gonna jump back to Jonas.
Oh, okay. So I see that happening. Obviously, I see
Yeah,
that
yeah.
will happen. Gigantic laser hitting this Phagenian ship. Do I see where they might be? Where, like, are other Phagenian ships about to like unload from this thing?
I feel like
Or
not
does it-
yet.
Looks like they've been.
Yeah, like if there had still been these like like
the
elders.
overminds,
Oh yeah,
like-
like controlling everything and doing these big tactical choices. Maybe, and they might still launch in a minute, but right now it is utter just like chaos panic on that ship. Like if you had like if we get like a shot of inside the ship, like people are like the Virginians are literally running around yelling and not sure what to do. Like they have not been trained for warfare without the guidance of these elders.
Yeah, and
Sure,
when have
okay.
they ever been trained to repel borders?
Yeah.
No.
This is a wild plan you have.
I'm going to locate the launching bay, and I'm going to unload Trini's payload on it as a fight to try to at least keep those ships from launching.
Nice.
While they're that, I mean, if they're going to be honest in a minute, I'm going to try to stretch that minute out to as long a time as I can. All right, so I'm rolling fight. And I'm gonna apply tactics to that. I think that would be sound, right?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Okay, all right,
100%.
cool. And actually, hold on. I'm gonna say, good lord. I'm gonna hop on comms.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, I'm going to try to target their primary and auxiliary launching tubes to see if I can keep these things from swarming us. Give me an extra +1.
Perfect.
That is, I think, +3 altogether.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, you got this.
I don't want to roll these dice anymore. 4, 5, 9, 12. Oh, God.
Ugh.
Okay,
Amazing.
all right. You do significant damage. Everyone clear. I get to clear a condition. Actually, and no, Lawrence, you're out of my
No.
league now, so I get to clear a condition.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Nice job. Yeah.
Oh,
So
good God.
You cannot recover this.
No.
I'm going to clear reckless, since I kind of was able to focus myself in that moment, and I'm going to uncrash brains.
good choice. All right.
Oh god.
So good. So yeah, there's this sudden massive like explosion flash. I know it's space, but whatever. It's not cool if it doesn't blow up. And like you can see it's kind of like this horizontal because or we'll say it's vertical. I love the vertical.
Yeah.
Like this big vertical explosion where it's just like kind of dominoing up this like thin slit that's in the side of the ship, which they use as their like hangar bay / launching like area. So, and yeah, it's pretty devastating.
Amazing.
All right.
So we're gonna say it's not the only like hangar bay on the ship, but it's where all their fighters come from. So, or most of them.
Okay. At least the ones that's like closest to the ship.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
ship
yeah.
like facing the Ender Star. Okay.
Yeah, you did good.
All right. Freaking God.
Good job
So
saving your
scary.
taking the battle for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next the Wonder Twins here.
What are you gonna do there, buddy?
I just want to fly us onto the ship
Okay. All right. Cool.
for now.
You know what? Fly us into the hangar he blew up.
Yeah.
So we land like that old Republic cutscene of the Sith landing
Yes.
in the temple.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of love that cutscene
Oh,
so much.
good.
Ideally, like sliding, I'll drift.
The landing gears are broken. You have to land cool by law.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I want to do is pilot us into the landing bay.
Cool. So
Fly.
yeah,
So
to
fly.
fly.
Fly. Okay. Here we go.
That's not bad.
That's a 10.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Lawrence.
Uh-oh. Are they going around?
I got a 2.
Snake eyes are going around tonight. Uh-oh, Sam.
Shh. They'll hear you.
Everyone gets a turn.
Don't look.
Everyone gets a turn.
I will remember this.
I'm not particularly courageous, so I have no bonuses.
Oh my god.
So it's just a 2.
Okay. Well, I balanced it with a 10.
Good job. Okay. Well,
So now it means we succeeded.
yeah. So you do succeed because
We
you
can
can
clear conditions.
Yeah, you clear
You get
condition.
to.
I can't.
He marks a condition.
Oh, I thought everyone on the crew.
If you succeed.
Oh.
If your contribution was
Oh,
successful.
okay.
Yeah.
And then the ship takes damage.
Yeah, that's that part. Because we're not going to track damage for this weird little ship.
Oh,
Right,
no,
right.
The ship
Yeah.
isn't taking off again.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah, that's right. We
Sorry.
actually do the
Yeah.
sliding
You
sort of
do
like
all the damage.
crash
Yeah.
landing. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I get to clear a condition then?
Now
Yeah.
you're stuck on
Actually,
the
no.
Virginian ship.
When you fly,
Oh, I'm not stuck on here with them. They're stuck on here with me.
Yeah, it's literally like so many. Sorry, what were you saying, Jonas?
when I see the Phogenian ship that you're on fly towards the battle cruiser, over comms you just hear, "What the hell are you doing, Ranger?"
I love how he blames you, even though Lawrence is a poor
No,
too.
we know who's at fault.
Yep.
Well, you were in there first, so
Yeah, that's true.
We'll be able to destroy it completely from the inside.
You'll be on board.
no, they won't. That's a hell of a fucking gambit, Ranger. I got your back, and Trini starts like making their way over.
All right.
There are more ships on here.
Yeah, but I want to make sure.
Yes,
I want to make sure.
that's great.
Out of character question.
Yeah.
What language do the Phogenians speak? We
Virginian.
speak Phogenian. Okay. Well, yeah.
Sorry.
Have we heard you speak that? Probably not much.
Maybe a little bit. Like casually. I mean, we've been around each other a lot.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
And I know, like, embarrassing tourist in Mexico City amount.
Donde
of-
está el baño?
Yeah, like, that's how much Phogenian I know.
Road, we have a terrible idea.
Can we just have a good idea for once?
can anyone just have a good idea?
That's not what we do here.
Oh, it's so funny. What?
Without their leaders, they will be confused and without direction. They kind of crouch down to Phogenian height and camouflage themselves to look like Lawrence and go, we could give them more direction if we opened a hailing channel.
You are 100% pulling the like Star Trek 6 crew trying to sneak into.
Yeah. I
Oh, that's delightful.
have no tactical ability whatsoever. I will. Nolvath, if you think that this will help, I will do it. I don't know what I'm doing.
We can do this. Could you do the talking?
Are you going to pantomime my words?
Yes.
Lip sync battle.
Yes. Yes.
Please do this.
I will attempt to distort it as much as I can and find that horrible signal that was blipping all of our technology earlier. Yes. This is horrible. Fine, yes.
Just convince them you've already taken control of the Amber Star.
That's literally what I was gonna do.
yeah.
Road is going to find the channel that we discovered earlier that was causing interference with all of the other signals that we determined eventually was the Phogenian signal and tap into it that we know is not the most finessed channel in the first place. So he is going to lead into the fact that it has bad signal. He wants a grainy reception on the rabbit ears to have this conversation with them.
I'm gonna say you can do that without rolling.
Yeah.
So, but what's going to happen? Because of stuff I said last time, like the figure blips on,
Uh-huh.
and it's not Phogenian.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
a Pyronin, because the signal that they were using was to communicate with the Pyronins in the system.
Yeah.
Ah.
So the Pyronin answers the call and is like, "You're breaking up. What is happening? There's been some explosions. Are you doing tactical training?" And it's expecting to talk to a Phogenian.
Phogenian.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think you still are the one on the view screen.
Mm-hmm.
But Road kind of does some very fast math about this corporation that is doing trade with the Pyronin government and these people that are the reason his life is so hard now. And he's going to do his best gravelly voice because he's heard Lawrence speak before. And looks to Nolvath to like sync eyes with them as best as he can. We are under attack from within our ship. please explode the battle. And he's like purposely using like very rudimentary words because he's assuming that the Phagenians don't know how to fully like nicely communicate, given his experience with Lawrence about like basic communication. It's like you blow up, you fight things, and he knows nothing about fighting things, so he's summing in the worst words, but he's trying to communicate to the Pyronans to attack the Phagenian ship with all of their power.
Amazing.
Trying to scare them into it.
Yeah. That is not part of our agreement. Will we still receive payment if we do if we do what you've requested?
According to the terms of our agreement, you do as we ask, and we compensate you with money.
Very well. Yes. Oh, I will do so. We will fire on the ship immediately.
So good. No, thank you. Just like
Hangs up.
hang up.
Okay.
Well,
I am gonna have you roll
Yeah,
though.
of course.
Yeah. Just to see whether they really bought it or how,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
happening.
Is that manipulative?
The word
being?
trick, or what are we?
No, you're no longer. You're
Yeah,
using
yeah.
playbook.
Okay. Where is that? Hold on. I have a funny ability for this moment.
Thing.
I have a funny ability for this moment.
and Nolvath is your VTube avatar.
Okay, that's to learn how to lie to someone well.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I need to learn how to lie to them well. I'm just gonna I am going to I do have a funny ability. Your words can soothe like a healing balm or cut like a laser knife. Once a scene, you can target someone with your words. Player works with the GM to name an advantage or disadvantage that the NPC gets, if I so choose, using Mightier Than the Sword.
Very nice.
So I'm going to roll. I'm assuming with Savvy.
I think, does that one say to roll?
Well, but in that's just a disadvantage on the NPC. If you still want me to roll, I'm happy to.
Yeah, let me see it. Hand me the paper. Okay.
Bottom corner.
It's fine. I only wrote it. I don't remember.
No, it's fine. You wrote so many playbooks.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you have to roll. I think you just get it.
Cool.
Yeah, because it's only once a scene. So once
Yeah.
a scene, you can use a thing
Hell
without rolling it. So, okay.
Doing it to be funny
Okay.
in the right moment because it's Mightier Than the Sword.
Yeah, and we're going to say this is happening right before you hang up.
Yeah.
So there's like that moment of like, did they buy it? Did they not? Okay. So you want Nolvath to also roll at the same time? And then you can use your Mightier Than the Sword to mitigate it? Or do you want to...
No, I wanted to
Do it
put
right now.
the
Okay.
NPC disadvantage
Okay.
on
Perfect.
the...
What do you want them to be?
I want them to be like worried what would happen if they don't make good on this.
Okay.
We're threatening them. So
All right. Awesome. So that's going to be the goal, and that's going to be what's happening. So they're starting to panic.
Yeah.
And you can see like the feather fluffing is like happening, and they're losing their like very like trained demeanor. Well, we can fire on you as long as payment, because the Theolis family will be very upset if we break the treaty, and if we have if our contract does not stand, you'd see.
we will deal with your treaty later. Act now, payment imminent.
Now you have to roll for your like performance.
Okay, what am I rolling for that?
That's a great question. Probably
Savvy?
prove your worth. Probably would be what it would be, or manipulative being. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's savvy. Okay.
there's literally a move called manipulative being for when you're yeah.
Okay.
Go
Manipulating? We're not manipulating anyone.
And can I get a +1 for biology for imitating a Phagenian?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah, that's a 10.
Okay, perfect.
V-tube master.
Nailed it.
Wow,
My lip
this
syncing is on point.
Yeah. You look just like a Virginian. It's also hard to tell Virginians apart. Like, this is not an expert. This is a mid-level manager who is way out of their depth and panicking. Yeah, very well. Yeah, we will tell the Aeolus family that this was an order from you, and I'm assuming the elders.
the moment that Rhodes' family name was dropped the first time, he starts recording, by the way.
Okay.
This order comes directly from what do we know that the Faginians call their military body?
Oh, like it's got to be like Armada.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I command something.
This order is to uphold the Armada High Command. And the Aeolus family will be compensated appropriately.
Very, very well. They have your assurances that we would not want to cause any rifts between our two groups with this negotiation and our prior contract and arrangement. So we will fire on your ship then, as you request. Is there anything else? Okay.
Hangs up.
There's like the split second of there's like the delay, and you can just see the relief when it's like, oh, thank God they hung up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the Amber Star, just the most colorful stream of cursing you've ever heard Rode ever say.
Amazing.
The best curses are Pyronin, though.
Yeah, there's some pretty many syllabled Pyronin curses thrown in there.
Yeah.
And you're not doing this over comms or anything, right? This is like just the two of you.
Well, I think
In
we
the
would have
bridge?
heard
I think you
it.
hear our end of it.
Okay,
yeah?
all right.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
we would want
you are-
guys.
you are-
You're on the ship, so we want you to know to get
Okay,
off of the
just
ship.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Just, wanted to make sure that was out there.
And you're also probably hearing the long, colorful stream of cursing.
Right.
So from the Amber Star was parked like basically in orbit of like the big space station.
Mm-hmm.
So almost immediately the space station opens fire on the Pyronin thing.
Amber Star still has our
Her Virginian
camouflage
Yeah, yeah.
situation happening.
Yeah, they're
too.
not. It's not firing on you at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, did I say that? Sorry.
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's firing in the Pyronin ship.
The Faginian.
The
ship.
Virginian ship. Sorry.
The Pyronin are
I
fighting
mean,
against
the
the
Pyronin-
You know those notes? Like,
Oh, God.
it's kind of both now, right?
It is definitely both.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a matricide.
Yep.
So
It sucks. It's fine.
I get on comms.
You're right.
I get on comms. I say, Ranger, I don't know what your plan is, but you and Lawrence had better understand that we've got some heat coming our way right now.
yeah.
You all might want to get off of the battle cruiser.
Yeah, you two are in the hangar, and your ship is
Yeah,
Toast.
our ship is disabled. Well,
so it's the very like Star Trek-y,
yeah.
like shaking, and you're like leaning back and forth, and the camera's moving.
Did they agree to fire on the ship?
And then immediately the battle.
Yeah. So what's your status?
I'm like flying towards that hangar still. So, I don't really have much room on Trini. I was able to sneak you out on it once, and I did empty my payload,
Yeah.
but that's really cramped quarters for one
Yeah.
person.
Rogue has a shuttle.
And you've
Yeah.
got your ship, and you've got your suit,
Well,
so you can cling on if you got it.
What if we run for the escape pods?
It's cute. There's the escape pod.
Are there escape pods?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
There are 3 escape pods.
Oh,
You probably
there
got blown
were,
up with that.
there were 3 escape
Pod.
pods.
No, I think that
thing.
there probably are like not just on that thing.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
I think they'd plan well enough to know that if they got targeted there, they would want
Yeah.
the escape pods to be somewhat slightly.
How long
targeted.
would it take to run there?
A minute.
Okay, we could withstand a minute of barrage.
I
A ship like this.
have an idea on the way.
Okay.
And
I'm sure their initial barrage is hitting the shields. It's
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff is happening.
it's a battle cruiser.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's designed to be shot at.
Yeah.
But I probably vault past you out the hatch, and I'm like, come on.
Yeah. All right.
And we just start sprinting deeper into the ship.
Okay. Cool. All right, we're sort of just on like people do stuff out of playbooks now. Other than Jonas, if you're doing stuff with Trini specifically, you can do playbook moves too now.
Okay,
If
all
you
right.
want to do some of that stuff, like for fighting or shooting, obvious, or like you're still using the ship moves.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to talk to somebody or something like, you can use your playbook moves.
Okay. Well, I see you bolt out. I'm going to say that I'm like kind of just hovering by the entrance.
Sure.
And I see you bolt out. I'm not going to be able to follow you to wherever you're going. then,
No,
in
like
that
we're
case,
going
right?
into the corridors
Yeah.
of the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. When I see you leading, I'm going to say, Lawrence, what's the plan here?
I need to get something, and then we can evacuate.
All right. You want me to just linger here for a little bit? I will do what I can.
I don't know that we can hitch a ride with you. Maybe pick off stragglers if anyone tries to get out.
Copy that. And I just, turn my ship around. I'll start doing a sweep around. Maybe go to the far side of the battle cruiser that's not taking all of the
Sure.
Yeah,
Pyronin
yeah.
fire.
Put the cruiser between you and the
Yeah,
station.
exactly. And I'll just linger if I see any Pyronin trying to like jettison themselves or trying to like fly any of the ships out of any of those other launch pads or launch bays, then I'll start shooting.
Okay. So you're running somewhere mysterious back to your ship and the big reveal we had a moment ago.
Of course she's working with them. She's going to kill everyone. Just so she can get her fucking way. So, what are we doing, Captain?
Well, we're getting our crew back, and then it sounds like we're going to have to kill your mother.
Yes.
We are sorry.
Ugh. I barely know her. Where are you all? How can we help?
I'll give the update for this one. I'll just shoot back. Alistair and Lawrence just went running deeper into the battle cruiser. I'm hanging around to keep them back up, but I don't exactly know what they're up to.
Well, can they leave? It's being attacked.
I have ultimate faith in the both of them. If they, for some reason, have a tough time getting out, I'm gonna be here. But I do recommend that maybe we get the Amber Star spun up.
We can do that.
Can do. Yeah, so we'll start. The coordinates are still locked in for the gate. So we'll start warming up the engines and maybe like slowly start pushing her in that direction. Not real fast because we want people to be able to catch up
Getting
to
ready
us.
to turn it around. and...
We
Yeah.
have like encrypted comms for us,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
so without thinking about what a terrible idea this is, Alistair just keys his suit cam. So what he's seeing is broadcast to the group. He's like, you ask where I am. Boop, here's where I am. Stab, shoot, stab, shoot. Just running gun battle. But also his vitals are like very low.
Okay.
They're not
even.
like
Not in a
yeah,
you're
even.
dying
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah. They're just
You're
like
in the calm.
normal heart rate, maybe even a little lower than normal because this is what he knows how to do.
Nice. I'm picturing some like badass like hallway like Watchmen style walk where the
Yeah.
two of you are just working perfectly together and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
just very cool.
We are collectively Darth Vader.
Yeah.
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 Nice. Okay. Now who wants to go? Everybody's kind of doing
Well,
things. These are all happening. Yeah. Why don't we stick
Yeah.
with you two?
Well, my whole idea, and I'd explain this to you locally,
Yeah.
is if we can get to the command bridge, not the one that was evaporated, but
Yeah.
where the actual interface between the ship and people are, we can take a library of command codes,
Oh.
and B, whatever evidence there is of this Phagenian Pyronin interchange.
I'm in.
and then we can try and get out from there. So that's the whole idea. Yeah. I don't know what would that be like a.
I mean, you're fighting right now, so
Force
Yeah.
is necessary.
yeah. I mean, I'm also like, you don't have to roll for each individual Fijian. Like, you're
Sure.
two badasses
No, I know.
walking
Yeah,
down
yeah,
this
yeah.
hallway. It's just cool.
But just like if we did a roll to get there, like as
yeah.
a,
Why don't
like
we
a
do like
fight
one
roll
collective roll to get there? So both of you roll force necessary to
Okay.
get there, and then we'll just count that for this like entire kind of massive.
Sure.
Because their skill level has dropped. Like, you were trained specifically to go and operate as an individual.
Right.
These were not. They were trained to work on this battle cruiser and be like an
Direct
Yeah.
infantry
and
fighting
coordinated.
Have like
force,
a constant stream of orders.
Yes.
And
Mhm.
okay, it's a lot. Oh yeah, because I get my saber
8.
benefit.
An
for
8.
my rapier. 13.
Okay, very
It's a good thing that Rhoda's also recording anything that you're sending.
Mm.
He's just like now becoming the data guy, so he's recording you being a badass.
Yep.
So you succeed with the complication. So pick one of those, and then you're just cool. So
Okay.
your opponent takes. Yeah, you basically go through unscathed.
All right.
And unless you clear a condition, actually,
Okay.
because this is like
I love that.
I feel
your
cool.
jam. That you've trained for years to do this, and it feels good to do this. There's no weird conflicting emotions like with Lawrence and all
Yeah.
that drama. It's just like, nope, this is it.
I don't feel like I can clear reckless. That feels.
That does
Um,
not match the fiction.
I'll clear disillusioned.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with I lose or damage something important,
Okay.
and I think my vac suit is disabled,
Okay.
pierced in some way, so it is no longer capable of being
Fine.
outside.
Put some tape on it.
Sure.
Yeah,
No, I like.
table work.
I probably like took a whole blast across the helmet,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like there's a big
Gosh. Okay.
like it's all kind of melted away, so like half my face is sticking out,
Yeah.
Cool.
like that. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Well, that means you can bite them now. Give them a taste
You,
of their
you
own
actually
medicine.
say that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, the two of you make it to the end of this hallway, or wherever you're going. You're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the bridge.
Rich. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's cut to Jonas. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm flying out. Are there ships coming out?
Yes, but they're coming out from like a far side, and one of them's a fighter, and the other ones look like they're kind of like they have weapons, but they are not designed to be lead fighters. Like, these are not their elite ones.
Okay, they're just trying to get out of
Just
trying to get
transports.
out of the ship.
No, they look like they're trying to fight back and attack. They just
Yeah.
don't know exactly what to do about it. Like,
Okay.
either they don't have fighters left, maybe they're all damaged because of what
Yeah.
he did earlier, or who knows.
I guess you know what? Actually, my question is: Are they going after? Are they like flying towards the Pyronin facility? That's
Some of
shooting
them are.
Okay.
And some of them are flying towards you. Some of them are flying like around their own ship, like they're looking for something. Like, a little bit of chaos is happening.
Okay. All right.
Like,
if
have
there
you
are
ever
ships,
tried? Have you ever seen like very young kids play soccer?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Swarm the ball. Swarm
Yeah,
the
where
ball.
it's like, there's a ball. Oh no, we're over here now. Oh no,
Yeah,
we're over
yeah.
here now. It's very much like that energy.
Yeah.
Like, they're all trying to do something, and it's not in any way coordinated or like thought out.
Fun fact, that's how rugby was invented.
God.
I mean, if there are ships heading towards me, I'm gonna just start shooting at them. So we'll do a. I'm gonna do a fight for that then. In that case, let's see. I'm rolling at +2. That's 6 altogether.
Okay.
Double 2s. So no, not great. Let's
Oh,
see.
no.
So if I'm fighting 6 minus, they avoid or deflect your attack.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they see yeah, why don't you tell me what happens?
Oh.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
No.
Go back to sleep.
No.
You're
It's not
11
that.
and you get a
I'm
6.
I'm wondering. Well, no. I was wondering actually if I could, you know, can it? Is it possible for me to sort of track the two of you as you're running through?
Well, I'm
I've got your body
broadcasting
cam.
a like encrypted signal, so
Okay, so
yeah,
that
you can
means-
pinpoint where that's coming from.
I'm gonna say that I've been trying to like at least match your position
I
along where
love
the
the
ship
idea
is.
that you're like strafing slowly across the ship.
Yeah, exactly. And I see Lawrence take the hit on your body cam.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Boom,
Yeah.
right across the face. And that's enough to kind of distract me as I'm like engaging with these other ships. I'm gonna go. I mean, I have to take the hit, right? I'm gonna take the hit.
I mean, unless someone wants to got your back. Is there anything
I
you
don't
guys
think
you
we can,
think of?
right?
No, you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of. From the ambush star, do you think there's anything you can do?
I think knowing that, because we've seen Trini take some hits.
Yeah, that's my fear.
and there-
Trini's messed up looking.
and there are more ships coming at you. I do think that Nolvath would fire the lasers at them. The small
Okay.
lasers.
Yeah.
Not the laser.
Okay.
Small lasers.
Okay. So you can got your back with that. So you spend a trust.
Okay.
Okay,
And you roll 1 die.
You'd be replacing a 2.
Okay.
Let's go.
Better than a 2.
I didn't even say it. I didn't say anything.
If you didn't help or if you made things worse, you both mark XP and you mark a condition.
Oh god. Okay.
Well, I get an advancement.
It's not my fault.
Sorry, Jonas.
You started
Alright,
it.
Actually, what I'm gonna say is, I mean, if you don't mind, you mind if I take this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Well, this is still the same thing that was happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But if you're helping and firing the lasers, you do manage to like hit some of the ships or like a ship, but the explosion catches Trini. Yeah, I'm just too close.
It's too close.
I'm
yeah.
I'm gonna say that I don't have a choice. I'm gonna steer towards the nearest like hangar bay, and I need to like just crash Trini in there.
Oh, is Trini toast?
yeah, that's
Trini is done.
I
That
mean,
was it.
I'm also
That's
going
it.
to say you do have like your escape thing because you talked about how you had the eject. thing
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, but I'm not.
If
I'm
you
gonna
wanna
be in the middle
dramatically
of
go- okay,
nowhere.
perfect.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna crash Trini into that hangar bay, and it's Trini, the Trinidad freebooter
Oh, Trini.
is gonna go skidding to into this hangar bay, sparks flying, flames all over the place. The canopy blows off, and I activate my my helmet, so my suit becomes pressurized. And as I leap out, I grab a complement of weapons. I'm gonna say that I have a rifle in there, like an energy rifle and an energy pistol, and I have my knife and my sticks on me.
Yeah.
So I'm loaded for bear. I'm gonna jump out.
Just follow the bodies.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you take your picture?
I reach to take the picture, and then I pull my hand back, and I say, "Colonel, it was an incredible privilege to serve with you." And I run off. I leave the picture. Just time to say bye.
Take a moment, just kind of acknowledge this awesome beat that just happened.
I'll pull the hand back and I'll give a salute.
Worse.
2-finger salute.
Take an XP. That was amazing.
Okay.
Good job. And yeah, you have
R.I.P.
a
Colonel Lang.
yeah. Is the same hangar where they crashed and they landed?
No, I think this is a different
a
one.
different
Because
one?
remember,
Oh,
I was
okay.
flying
You've gone
off to a
around
different
it.
portion of the
Oh,
ship.
that's right. Okay.
So
you were
yeah.
following
But
them,
you
so
were
you're
tracking
probably-
our.
You're not
I
far
was.
from
So I'm
them.
not far from where you are, but this was like the closest one to where you are.
Okay. And you're still able to kind of see like where they're going.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's check in on the Wonder Twins. All right. Oh, wait. Yeah. Sorry.
Road seeing that happen is
Oh,
gonna turn
got
to
it.
Nolvath. I'm going to the shuttle.
We think that
It
will be
has no
necessary.
guns, so I'm going to need everyone to guide me. And he's just going to turn and run. And he is going to be on comms the whole time because he has no idea how to fly in combat. He has no idea what he's doing, and the shuttle has no weapons.
And I'm giving a stream of no, don't do that. Please don't do that.
I'm coming to get
don't,
you all.
We'll be able to get up. Please don't do this.
I feel like it's karma.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
The mirror moment.
Yeah. So good.
Don't
Okay.
get on that ship. Don't get on that ship.
Firing it up.
Perfect. Amazing.
And Nolvath's alone on the Amber Star again.
Well, technically, you're not alone.
You, the squid people,
Yeah.
Tavron.
Narans, you
Tavark's
know.
laser button claw is just so tired. Hitting it so many
so much
times.
laser.
So much laser.
I don't like this game anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's the like Disney cartoon of Donald making the nephew smoke a whole carton.
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna love the laser button anymore, kid.
all right. Okay, so we've had this moment. Rode is in the shuttle flying or getting in to fly over to the ship. You've just landed, Jonas. You are trying to make your way to where Lawrence and Alistair are. Is that what you're trying to do?
Nope.
No, okay, never mind,
A
okay.
little something else.
Oh, never mind. Okay, sorry. I thought you said you were tracking. Okay, so the two of you are headed to this specific location. Let's check in with you. Then we'll go back to Lawrence. Then we'll go back over here. It'll be great. Okay.
Yeah, I think it starts with, Jonas, should we double back and pick you up?
I said, no, do what you're doing. Sounds like you've got something that's keeping you busy. I've got a little plan of my own. Now see if I can get us a ride out of here.
Okay, let me know if you get stuck.
Will do, Ranger. Don't take too long.
We are on the double.
I think, Jonas, you also would have heard that Rode is on their way. So
Yeah.
Okay. We've arrived at the bridge.
Yeah. And this is like a giant pile, like just trail of Paginian carcasses and pieces behind you.
Yeah, at some point I've traded out pistol for an assault rifle and
Video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I think we get there and there's probably I'm envisioning a classic Star Trek bridge station, but instead of displays, it's all removable hard drives, in the little pull-out cages.
Cool.
So I probably just start grabbing a bunch and shoving them into every pocket I can, giving you some.
Yeah. I'm putting stuff away.
Whatever we
and-
can grab. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to pillage whatever information they have.
Yeah.
Because we don't have time to sit at a computer
Yeah.
and be let me find the right data. No,
Yeah.
that's not the vibe. So after we've grabbed a bunch of that, then I turn and let's go.
Okay. Jonas, can you give us a ping? We're headed towards you.
All right. Yeah, I said you a signal as to where I am.
Okay.
And I mean, you see that it's in one of the hangar bays.
Awesome. How tall are Virginians? 5 feet tall?
4 to 5, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So their assault rifle, I'm picturing I'm one-handing the assault rifle.
Yeah.
Because I'm 6.5 feet tall.
An SMG at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an SMG and I could still have my sword out. So that's good.
So, Jonas, what are you doing right now?
Actually, since I hear you coming, Road, I'm going to say, hey, Road, what's your ETA over here?
As quick as I can.
All right. Are there any ships remaining in the launch bay?
Roll a dice. If it's evens, yes. If it's odds, no.
2 dice?
1 dice.
1 die. Oh, because it's always going to... Well, no. Anyway, 1 die. Oop. Odd.
Okay.
So, yes, there is a ship. Well,
So,
hold on.
no,
Even-
you
I
don't
couldn't
see
remember what it
odds.
was.
I mean, he would be probably en route by this point.
He would be close enough that
Yeah.
But if you're in a hangar bay, you could definitely Road's not gonna know where to go.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll send you a signal as to where we are, too.
If you can walk me through maneuvering this situation, it would be much appreciated.
Yeah, I can, I'll say, all right, listen very, very carefully. It's not, this hangar bay has sustained some damage. You are going to want to come in slow and steady. And while I'm doing that, are there any Phogenians in, this hangar bay is cleared out? Or are there a few?
Yeah, there'll be a few. Yeah.
There'll be, okay, I'm just going to start, opening fire on them.
Yeah.
Firing, and as I open fire, it's just bam, bam, okay, now do this, bam, 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 okay, now do that. All right,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
So that would be
when you see the hangar bay with the laser fire, you'll know that's where we're gonna
Yeah.
be.
All right.
I love the idea, too, that you're describing, okay, here's how to execute an emergency maneuver. And you're
Sure,
like,
yeah,
oh, what now?
Just wait. There's more to this. Keep going.
Emergency extraction. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're going to want to do a 1A approach and then
A one what?
should I roll
Yeah.
like force as necessary for
Yeah.
that? Okay, all right. Let's see.
Here's how
let's see,
you
let's
do a
see.
hot landing.
Inflict harm on the opponent. I got to roll body. Okay, here we go.
Don't you have a thing
For fighting?
Hold on.
where you get to use courage instead? Or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. That is save the audience while a crewmate or love interest is watching. I guess you're all kind
I'm
of
looking
watching,
for
so
you
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll save the audience. Let's see. So that means I roll +2. Let's see. Tactics. Can I apply fighting to that?
Sure.
Okay, all right then.
Can you apply fighting to fighting?
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to make sure.
I appreciate
I don't know if like I
It's
think
also
there's a
great to
shooting
talk through
one,
this for people
so-
who are trying to learn the mechanics from the system. So I appreciate
sure,
you doing
sure,
it so
yeah.
subtly, Jonas, and me missing the cue.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's +3. 5, 6. That is a 9 altogether.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Prove your worth. Where did I go? There it is. Prove your worth. 4, 7, and 9. You succeed, but pick one. You are injured or shaken. Mark a condition. You put a crewman in a bad spot. The next roll is with disadvantage. You damage or destroy something important. If it's on the ship, mark 1 ship damage. It's not. You know what? I'm gonna say that with all the Fujinians there, I'm gonna take a hit.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I take like a nasty kind of like. Actually, one of them gets really close before I'm able to pick them off, and I get like one of those like extended mouth bites to the side,
Oh.
and that's gonna actually like, oh shoot, that shreds the suit.
Yep.
It's a good
So,
thing you've
okay,
got
all right.
inbound.
Tape. Emergency tape.
Okay, all right.
All,
In that case,
all spacesuits come with duct tape.
Jesus.
Dag nabbit. I was rolling with courage, so I'm going to mark. You know what? Actually, that's a little too close for comfort, so I'm gonna mark afraid.
Yeah.
And Road, we're gonna have you roll to do the thing.
So I am purposely feeding into an ability that I have as a civilian.
yes.
Fake it till you make it.
Yay!
If you're doing something completely out of your wheelhouse but are getting as you go directions from another PC, roll with their stats instead of yours. So what is
Wow.
your courage? Because
My
mine is
courage is-
terrible.
+2.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That rolled completely out.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, so that is a 9.
Altogether,
I don't have anything to add.
yeah.
I have literally
yeah.
nothing to
What did
add.
you roll
Right
on
for
the
the
die, just out of
situation.
curiosity?
What?
What'd you roll on your dice?
2 and a 5.
2 and a 5. You want me to try to replace the 2?
I would take it.
I see the.
yeah.
Is that right?
I feel like that's a lot of moves, and a 9 is still.
It
It's
still
still-
succeeds.
Yeah.
It's okay if it doesn't go perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's all good.
You're,
Okay,
you're
all right,
doing
you
a
got it.
combat landing in the first time.
Yeah, and he's screaming the whole way
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You can definitely tell. Also, he's in the middle of a fight and
Jonas!
probably just got injured. So
I think
Oh,
he
yeah,
fully
yeah,
sees the injury happen
The 9
too.
part happened like at the moment where like you're just about to land, you take the bite,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, ah, and you're like, what was that?
What was that? I'm in. Help!
All right, now engage. God damn it!
I don't see that in here.
so what did you roll for that? It would be prove your worth, right? Or
I was rolling flying, but I'm happy
Okay.
to do whatever.
sorry, yeah. For since you're, oh yeah, it would be flying. That's true. Yes, you roll flying. Good job. I think it's the same stat either way. It doesn't really matter. So.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, on a 7 and 9, it works, but not perfectly. So I'm gonna have you. I am actually gonna pull the prove your worth choice
Yeah,
list.
let's do it.
So you get to choose one of the complications. You're injured or shaken, mark a condition. You put a crewmate in a bad spot. Their next roll is with disadvantage.
You land on it.
Or you damage or destroy something important.
I think
yeah.
I'm going to take a condition. I think that he is, fully out of his depth, so this is fully the right moment.
Yeah.
And I unmarked it during the earlier combat because he was feeling the team unity, but now in enemy territory for the first time in his entire life outside of when he was in full control of the situation, he is now going to be selfish.
Just a little panic attack as a treat. I mean,
All right.
Let's see. What can I even do from here? You know what? This ship has to have a tractor beam of some kind. I can fire that thing up to grab that shuttle when it comes out of the battle cruiser.
Okay. That makes perfect sense, honestly. Very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get in there, and it's ready to go.
Yeah, just waiting.
It also makes total sense that we wouldn't have understood that until now, that you can actually read all the like, oh, we had a tractor beam this whole time?
Yeah, I think you guys get the like, oh, that's where the tractor beam is.
There's a folding giant sword that pops out.
Yeah, yeah.
And Nolvath, you kind of have the like bird's eye view, and like you can see everything that's happening, and you're seeing that some of the Phrygian crafts are actually attacking the space station now. So the space station is still firing, but they're not as
They're not
effective.
as focused on the.
Yeah,
Okay.
because some of their
Oh,
weapons have been
no.
damaged, and so now there's kind of like this secondary fight that's happening. And the space station was not really meant for fighting anyway. It's a business center, so
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
We got the WeWork to attack the space battle cruiser.
Holiday Inn Business Center. 20-year-old PC hooked up to a bubble
No.
printer.
top of the line
Oh,
business
yeah,
center,
Yeah.
but not made for fighting. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that's what you're kind of seeing
Okay.
is the whole thing. All right. The two of you are. What are you doing?
Fighting our way down
Yeah,
to
we're just trying to make it to the
wherever
hangar bay,
Jonas
yeah.
is.
Okay. All right.
I'm on the ship.
Oh god.
Everyone get off of the ship.
That started off as like one person went in.
Don't go.
Don't go, and then slowly everyone except.
We're great. Crew of the Everstar has one brain cell, and they're on the ship.
Yeah.
All right, amazing. All right.
Beth has the brain cell.
Yeah.
Tabrock's like, I gotta get over there.
Everyone stop.
Both of you roll forces necessary again to make your way.
Yeah,
All right.
the squids are looking at each other. Should we get on the ship? It seems like everyone's over there.
Lots of things to repair over there.
Everyone in the cryopods turns and looks at each other.
Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, it's good this time.
Oh, okay, good.
I literally started losing the hair, so it was just grabbing
Okay.
the hair, not panicking.
Sir.
11 for me.
Okay.
It's just a cool 14.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Thanks for waiting till now, Dice. This is great for me.
So both of you succeed. This is like many opponents, so we're not counting specific hits. And you are unscathed. And I'm gonna let you both clear a condition for just how
Hooray.
fucking cool you are.
I'm clearing guilty because I don't feel bad about this.
I am no longer feeling resentful.
Can we have a moment where, like, probably you over my back, but like back to back, roll over,
Oh yeah,
like unnecessary combat rolls, and yeah,
like you're moving down the hallway because it's not made to your scale.
right,
either.
right,
So you're moving down the hallway, and I'm like jungle gymming
yeah,
around you, and like when somebody comes out of a side corridor, that's who I'm fighting.
yeah, cool,
Like you're clearing the way, but I'm keeping you from being swarmed.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, good combo.
Cool. So yeah, you make it in, and Jonas, are you still fighting at that moment?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say that when you land the shuttle, I'm going to go by the gangway.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take a position that I'm gonna start just shooting, Phrygians as they, as they approach. When I see where Lawrence and Alistair are coming from, I'm gonna focus on like clearing a path for them.
All right. A force necessary as well.
Okay, all right, excellent.
And Road drops the ramp, and you see he has his blaster in his hand. He is
Okay.
very serious. He is not shooting it, but he is holding it. He's
it's
ready.
Princess Leia with the blaster.
I mean, her blaster was scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rhodes is like holding a little toy gun.
Yeah.
It's very small. It will hurt people. He really doesn't want to use it. So he is holding it at the ready as a last resort.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm saving the audience for this one too, right?
Oh,
okay.
we're
All right.
watching.
Let's see. So again, I'm rolling with +3.
Just thinking how stylish she was.
Oh, yeah.
That
Incredible.
white-
9 again.
9 again.
9
Okay.
again. All right, so I managed to clear the way, but this I think at this point,
Unless you rolled really well, I think that this is the moment for Road to try and help.
okay, I did roll a 1. I rolled a. Hold on. I rolled a 5 and a 1.
I think
Oh.
I think this is the moment for Road to try and step in. So
Okay,
I'm
alright,
going to
awesome.
spend that trust.
Fire that blaster.
It's been 18 episodes and he has never fired it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4.
Okay, so 9
Nice.
plus 2. That's a 12 altogether.
Amazing.
All
I think you
right.
miss one coming in from the side, and Rhodes sees it and sees that you're not going to get it, waits a beat, and right before it's going to bite you, shoots it.
Awesome. Fantastic. I love it. I see the blast like in my peripheral vision, and in between shots, I kind of glance up at you, and I said, I figured you were gonna be handy with one of those things.
I don't want to do it again. Hurry, please!
All right.
Okay, let's see. So you improve things, you get your trust back. You earn another trust on top of that. And for forces necessary, I succeed upon fixed wounds. Oh yeah, we're not. Okay.
Yeah, you're all good. Yeah, you're unscathed. And you are now, you're safely at the shuttle. Two of you, I'm going to have you each roll one more forces necessary to get
Yeah.
through to the ship.
It's a big hangar bay.
The shuttle. Sorry.
Oh my god!
I'm waiting for you.
Okay. I maxed it out. It's 15.
Cool. I did not.
Oh.
I got a 6.
Oh no.
And I probably can't get your back at this point, right? Same thing. It's like
Yeah.
too much happening.
You already
Alright.
did the thing. Like, there's not like certain actions, but
Yeah.
it's pretty close. Like, a lot of things are happening up there.
Yeah.
All right, so, great job. You are unscathed, Alistair. Fantastic. You just like move through them like a hot knife through butter. You're just like,
Is there anything I could do to help Lawrence?
well, we're gonna see in a second. We're also gonna see like how bad it is.
Okay.
So it's not like death, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's pretty close.
Uh-oh.
oh, okay. What would happen if you marked 2 conditions?
I have two left.
After you mark them, or that's it?
After.
Oh, after you
Okay,
mark them.
okay.
Yeah. So you mark 2 conditions, so you are messed up.
Yeah.
And
Oh no, not that.
We're good.
What
Okay.
what isn't crashed?
Courage and savvy.
Cool.
that's so perfect.
That's correct.
So correct. And you are kind of mobbed, and you are not able to continue making it through the ship.
Okay.
But now
Yeah.
you see it, and you're now able to kind of like
Yeah, I'm like skidding to a halt.
Yeah.
Like,
Alistair and
No.
Jonas, you are also still on the gangway, and you see this too. And
Rhodes
everyone-
running back to the cockpit to
Okay.
start getting ready to
Spin
go.
the ship up. Okay. All right.
but
All right.
both
Okay.
of you see it.
good. That means you won't see me run back into the mess.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, you're here. Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want to have this moment like there was a time where Alistair would have considered Lawrence expendable. That wasn't that long ago. But the speed and ferocity with which Alistair establishes his family has included Lawrence. And there isn't a version of this happening where he doesn't go back. And I want to head back and pull Phagenians off of him and, stab. I'm not shooting them because I don't want to shoot Lawrence, and sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. So,
Jonas, what are you doing?
I'm going to take my laser pistol. I'm going to turn off the regulator so that the battery starts to overload. And I'm going to throw it at the biggest clump of Phagenians that are coming.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
sure would be nice if we had some grenades.
Yeah. Making the ad hoc one here.
I feel like this can be either one. Okay, so is your intent to kill all the Phagenians, Alistair, or to save Jonas? To save Lawrence.
Save Lawrence.
Okay, so that's a prove your worth roll.
Okay.
And same thing, Jonas, is your intent to kill as many Phagenians as possible to clear the way, or to save Lawrence?
I'm gonna say that. Well, I'm gonna say it's to save Lawrence.
Okay, so you're also
Clear
rolling-
away, get as many, get as open a path.
So yours is prove your worth as well.
So let's see, plus courage.
Can I include fighting?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Hey,
Can I
8.
can I apply tactics or fighting to that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Awesome.
One of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do tactics. I'll be tactical about this. And here we go. 5. Another 9.
Okay.
I am this Mr. 9 today.
All right. So both of you succeed, but pick one. You're
Oh,
injured
yeah.
or shaken. Mark the condition. You put a crewmate in a bad spot, or you damage or destroy something important.
I'll mark a condition.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a few more conditions that I can mark. I'm gonna say that as I click the deregulator off, there's a little bit of a short that burns my hand before I throw the thing.
Well, unfortunately, I have to. No, I don't want to do that.
You could also put me in a bad position. I am right there.
I don't know how to make that make sense. So I did think about it.
Well, if I see you running back in, it puts me in a bad position.
I'm gonna mark afraid.
Okay.
You know what? Since this is sort of a high pressure situation, I'm gonna mark reckless and crash my brains again.
Oh my god.
Awesome. But yeah, you're able to like throw your and the overload like takes out a bunch of them. You're able to fight through. You probably get hurt a little bit, but not terribly. And both of you are able to get Lawrence and get them back up to the gangway.
Okay, all right. And then I'm gonna run over to you and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Road, you know what? I think you've been under enough pressure. Let me take the wheel."
Please.
Yeah, I get on and I'm gonna start piloting that shuttle out of there.
Yeah, do the thing. Yeah, we're not gonna have to make you roll for that.
Tractor beam.
Jonas, take the wheel.
Yeah. Take the wheel. I think you instead, like, he gets up, he runs into the ship and goes straight to Alistair and starts checking, like, under his clothes, all of his feathers, like, just
There's bleeding.
full inspection,
Yeah.
lots of fussing.
Yep. There's some strategically ripped, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I think both of our suits were toast at this point
Yeah.
because
All
we're
three
being
of 'em.
bitten.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, I think all of us.
There was no other way we were getting out of here. So
No. Yeah. So you fly quickly through. Jonas, you're able to like they don't even recognize your ship as like a fighting ship. So
Yeah,
it seems
yeah.
like they're just like for the most part they seem to be ignoring you and like looking for actual targets. And you're able to get back to the Amber Star.
With the tractor beam.
Yeah, with the help of
The tractor beam.
Yay!
Awesome.
Yeah, like
Well-
as soon as you guys are like in range and visible, it is locked on and like you feel it.
Oh yeah, because actually the ship has sort of changed. The Amber Star has changed position, so we're actually also not particularly sure where everything is at this point.
yeah.
Yeah.
because it's still got
Visually,
the
at least.
camouflage on.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
got
yeah.
camouflage
Yeah.
and we're heading towards that jump gate.
Okay,
'Cause
all right,
Fuck
all right.
this generally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you're doing that, like you see this massive explosion on the battle cruiser, and it's like very clearly going to be destroyed. Like it's starting to have like this chain reaction of explosions. You're also seeing a bunch of explosions now that the space station has been severely damaged. It's not exploding, probably because there's
Can't win them all.
You know.
probably because there's also nothing
Maybe.
explosive on it. You have a bunch of like data centers
The
and
continental
stuff.
breakfast.
Yeah, conference cables aren't combustible, shockingly. So, like, but it's obviously very damaged.
We loaded up
yeah.
too many sternopots.
Yeah.
And yeah, you make it to the jump gate. And where are you going?
Get the heck out of here.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last two.
Last two?
Last two.
Last two.
Is that compatible
circle around
with what we need for the the Anarans? For them to live?
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Awesome. So you are headed back to the tree planets, where the not the first one, not the spa tree planet, but the
Yeah,
planet,
The crime
planet,
planet.
yeah, the
Yeah.
crime tree planet, where they
Yeah.
The Blues planet.
yeah, the blues planet. There you go, where they planted these massive, hopefully someday massive trees and become this beautiful, shining forest of beautiful light.
That we
for-
own one tree in.
You own one of
You
the
own
three
one tree.
trees.
Yeah.
That's a third.
Yeah, that's a lot. No, they're probably going to have more of them eventually, but and also you're going to share them with the hermit crab people. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I just want a quick moment as we're like waiting for the tractor beam to pull us in, and you're like going through my armor. You're like, okay, we're gonna need a bandage. We're gonna, whatever. And I like stop your hands, and I grab onto your hands, and I was like, we got proof.
I also have proof.
We're gonna bring her down.
Good.
And then just embrace.
Kissing.
Yeah.
Embrace. Yes.
There's a lot of mess.
Slowly fade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pan to the curtains with the blowing breeze coming in the window.
Who opened the window?
Space.
Awesome. We are going to do like epilogue moments.
Yeah.
And does anyone else have like an actual scene they want to do before that though?
I think just like when we finally dock, and are we meeting you at the bridge? Or are you
No, I think Nolvath pages everyone to the med bay.
the med bay? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Uh,
in the med bay.
Would like to go to the med bay, please.
Oh, you don't get an option.
when I see you in the med bay, I like hurl myself at you. I wrap my arms around you. I kiss you passionately, and I say, that's another way that I got into your grasp, then I suppose, right? Check that off my list. Yeah, and oh god, we have a lot of recovering to do, us three.
The fifth element and
Christ.
scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've dragged in another pod, so now it's the 3 bathtub.
Yeah.
That should be done recovering by now.
In a little like in a little triangle pointing
Yeah,
at one
yeah,
another, so we can like play poker or something.
Yeah.
while we recovered.
Amazing. All right. I guess we'll do end of session moves now and then do our epilogues. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay. All right. Also,
We
we're at
did it.
the end.
I know we did
Yeah.
it.
Amazing. All right. So, personal directives. The last session, I remembered.
And for the very first time, I did not get mine.
Oh no.
We were too busy. I did not get to do mine either.
Okay.
What can we find? Can we
Yeah,
know what
just
they were?
share what they
though?
were since we don't have to do it.
Oh, Nolvath wanted to thank Alistair for taking out Evody.
We have
nice.
epilogues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about the move to last do with Alistair.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely have that conversation as
We're
well.
going to be there, yeah.
I have used telepathy on a Phagenian,
Oh.
and I did.
You did.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had talked to Nolvath about home.
Aw.
Plenty of time to do that.
I forget what do you get XP when you do your personal?
Or
Or you get to
clear
choose.
condition.
Yeah.
I'll take the XP.
And mine was get them out.
Mm.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Surprisingly cooperatively.
Yeah.
Like Lawrence was fully ready to be like, cool, I'm gonna blow up this ship from the inside. You run. Like that kind of situation, but didn't need to. Look at us.
Yeah. Getting the space station to attack the ship was
Yeah.
fantastic. I didn't even think of that.
That was awesome.
Lip sync battle for the win.
Yeah. Horrible gray alien mashup lip sync battle.
Just gesturing wildly, making large mouth movements.
Amazing.
In low res.
Yeah,
Watermelon,
very low
watermelon,
res.
watermelon.
Yes. Amazing. All right.
Wow.
Epilogues.
I have a starting suggestion,
Okay.
which is that way back in our zero session,
Mm-hmm.
we talked about the Amber Star being able to land as a city starter.
Yeah, it is.
And I think that changing gears and no longer being on the run, Rhodes starts to think about what the Amber Star can be now. And I think working with everyone and their understanding of the ship, studying what a generation ship is actually for, uncovers that if the Amber Star lands, it will open like a sea flower
Mm.
and begin to create a space for our Inaran passengers to have a real home after an unknown amount of time.
Yeah. No, I think that absolutely should be.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this sort of thing where it lands and it can't take off again.
No, it's becoming
like-
now
yeah,
a part
yeah,
of
that's so
last
cool.
2.
Parts of it embed in the soil.
Yeah.
And like
Neat.
basically kind of
And the
folds up.
biome
Yeah.
opens up into
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Release the cows.
The cows get to have real air again.
Yeah.
Like, they have to deal with like actual gravity.
Yeah.
And I think we discovered that at least a mile of the ship was never able to be occupied because it was actually
Yeah.
landing gears.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, that like drill into the ground
Yeah.
and stabilize it. And that's cool. That's cool as hell.
I
Yeah.
love that.
And then the Inarans release the microbials that devastate all life on the planet and
No, you
restart
got me.
it for
I'm
them.
here to terraform it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
I know, I'm just kidding.
They happen to eat crystalline trees.
Yeah.
Don't you know? Yeah, I had that in my head. I was like, we have to remember that the Ember Star originally was supposed to do that. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
That's so cool.
Mhm. Yeah. Good detail. All right. So the Amber Star like unfolds a safe distance from the crystal trees, and becomes like what is meant to be like a living small city, like slightly larger than a village. There's empty like living quarters that kind of pop up. Some of the sections of the ship stay intact, and then just instead of when it unfolds, it kind of becomes like its own little building. Like the infirmary kind of does that. The schoolhouse kind of does that.
That's
So it
cool.
literally becomes like a layout of a city. We kind of described it originally, I think, as like those 80s toys that were like, you bought like a Barbie house, and then it's like, oh, it becomes a Barbie city. Or,
Yeah.
Yep.
Usually it's like a truck or a horse, and it becomes a
Yeah.
whole stable or whatever it is. So it's sort of like that. And so you have this whole setup, and obviously it's built for a lot more people than you have currently. And there you go. You do still have the choice about when and how to kind of wake up the Inarans, because it does require like a choice for that, because it didn't want it just to like start waking people up if it maybe wasn't safe or
Yeah.
something. Like,
Yeah.
so that still has to be a command that's given. But you are now in touch with the group that is raising the trees, and they probably are really excited because they've done really well for themselves. The trees have grown pretty well. They're like the size of like an oak tree now, so which is still very tiny for these crystal trees, but like nothing to slouch at considering it hasn't been that long. And it does look like they're starting to cultivate more. Like they don't have a ton of seeds yet, but they're starting to get them, and they're very clearly very dedicated to this cause and doing well. They're probably a little bit excited about having more people around again.
Yeah.
And-
And a starter city. And,
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, do people have ideas about what they want to do for their epilogues or thoughts or
Once the city is unfolded, I think Nolvath is very excited to start unfreezing crab people.
okay.
Unless anyone has objections to that.
I think before unfreezing actually starts, Rode would ask Nolvath to help him create a system that allowed him to communicate with an Aran technology as well, since he plans on staying on
yeah.
as the city administrator. And so he needs to be able to use the city.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fortunately, we have a school that can teach you how to use the computers, and I
Yes.
think
Oh, yeah.
since
But
they,
like the lights and things like that, like engineering literally like a interface where
Oh, yeah, like a
he can
glasses thing.
where he can actually like have the colors show.
yeah, that's an awesome idea. I like that.
So basically learning to speak Inaran in the way that it's actually meant to be spoken and helps make the city ready as like one of his big endeavors.
I think what they would probably do is have the ship help them create something like what they wear. Like they're kind of the reverse of that actually, because what they wear is like a netting suit that doesn't get in the way of their bioluminescence, but instead it would be kind of more like a mesh that you
A
could wear,
vest.
a vest that you could wear over your outfit basically, that would like as you speak it would translate into the colors for
Oh,
you.
cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, he immediately A, loves it, and B, starts to accessorize it. It's a nightmare.
Awesome.
And I think would help with the unfreezing process, even though he still has no idea what to do with babies.
Yeah. Well, now we have full access to the ship's records and stuff, so we
Mhm.
can identify like who are the leaders.
Yeah.
Like see how healthy they are based on like their records and how the pods are doing, and try and kind of like strategically awake like some leaders that are going to help wake everybody else up and like get them acclimated.
Yeah, absolutely. And all of them are not in the same shape that Elder was in. Like some of them were much younger when they went into cryo sleep, so they kind of wake up a little worse for wear, but like it's sensibly still at the same, maybe a little older than they were, but like so they're like middle aged and stuff like that. So
That's cool.
that's awesome. Pretty cool. You were raising your hand.
I've got an idea.
Okay.
I want to ask if it's okay. Lawrence owes a debt.
Yes. Oh, there's a strike team that is formed for this very
Okay.
endeavor. Yes.
Oh.
So I think it comes down to a scene of like Lawrence steps up behind an much older looking Pyronin.
Well
and-
dressed.
Yeah, like in a beautiful room.
Yeah.
You know, on top of a tower somewhere. Or
On
Yeah.
Pyronus Prime.
Yeah.
Yes.
well, I mean, they could have vacation homes.
Sure, that's true.
That's, you know, but and then it's like reaching down and grabbing a hand and using it to like unlock a computer system or your little
Oh, yeah.
thing. So like grabbing a hand, like wrapping another hand around a mouth so there can't be any screaming, but like opening up that interface and then forcing it to manipulate to release the data we stole and compiled with whatever else, and then just twisting a neck
Mhm.
and then dropping it and walking out of the room and leaving.
All right.
Very good. All right. Do you want? All right. Who's next?
After you.
Okay. Jonas has a couple of scenes, actually.
Okay.
The first one is shortly after we land the city and it unfolds. One night, I'm just going to walk into like an isolated, like maybe a mile or two away from the city, just off in the woods. Find a nice, safe place to start a big bonfire. And I'm wearing my flight suit. I take the suit off. It's been damaged. And I take the helmet. I kind of like take out some critical parts to make sure it doesn't function anymore. And I just toss everything in the fire. And then I grab my two fighting sticks. And same thing. I kind of just hold them. I do a couple of moves with them just to kind of remember the feel of them. I give them a little kiss. And then I like toss them into the fire as well. And I kind of just say goodbye to that life. And then fast forward to a little later when, maybe some of the Inarans have awoken, are being integrated back into sort of like the real life. I approach you, Nolvath, and I say, hey, I still want to meet your family.
Well, we love you, so they will as well.
I linger at that moment for a while because I love it when you say that. And I say, I know we got a lot of work to do here. But when you think you're ready, I've been working with the Esquizans, and they're helping get me a new ride. I would love to explore this galaxy with you and see if we can get you back to the rest of your hive.
Thank you, Jonas. We would love to explore the galaxy with you. We should probably do additional combat training before returning to the hive planet, though.
And I give you this sort of like sly look like, well, yes. My pleasure.
God.
And I kind of like wrap my arm around you, and we walk off to wherever we're needed next, I suppose.
So for Alistair, he is also, as you appointed yourself, city manager.
Before we even landed. Yes.
Alistair has appointed himself the head of Parks and Rec, and is ostensibly a park ranger.
Oh, no.
So cute.
This is, how he can be of use. He knows how to survive in a wilderness. He knows how to assess a wilderness, how to make sure it's healthy, a functioning ecosystem, and he cares about those sorts of things. He never wanted to be in a shooting war, but did what he had to do. And so we see him wandering. So what was this planet like aside from the 3 crystal trees?
Green, beautiful.
Yeah, okay.
A wild, unpopulated place.
Yeah, okay. So we see him wandering out into the forest almost aimlessly until he comes to a device kind of off the trail and backed away, and it unfolds and the screen comes up and says, secure connection established. And it says, targets acquired. Theolis 2, Theolis 3, Theolis 4, Theolis 5. And he taps his comm and he says, "Hun, I got something to show you."
Amazing.
Upon settling, and I think seeing Alistair's shift in ranger setting, one day, without warning, and seemingly, Road loves working. So you see him after he clocks out, he's like, the city office closes at this time, and he holds that very clear. Even before the Inarans are even awake, he's like, the office is open from this time to this time and no other time, and if anyone needs me, they'll get answered in the morning. And somehow, even though you see him for almost the majority of the time when he is off the clock, one day he comes to you, Alistair, and he says, "I have a surprise for you. Do you trust me?"
Of course.
And he starts walking outside of town.
Okay. We're outside of the city limits now.
And he keeps walking. And he
There's-
doesn't respond.
There is dirt.
And a small house in a small clearing, understated, comfortable, is just sitting there. I thought it was time we moved out of the ship.
Did you put all this together?
Well, I paid people, but yes.
How did I not know that this was happening in the woods?
I requisitioned a construction project outside of town. The funny thing is, I am the requisition office as well.
It's perfect. I love it. I love it. I thought you'd want to be closer to the city. I'm okay with that too, but this is beautiful.
I want to be somewhere actually alone.
That's beautiful.
And Alistair, you're Alistair. Road does pretty much 2 more things for as long as there is record and understanding of Last 2 as a growing bastion for the Inarans. The first one being, he keeps his contract to Alistair and stays as long as Alistair is happy on Last 2 as the city manager. This is his life's purpose now. Because he promised Alistair that he would go somewhere and find these people a good home and have a home himself. The second one is that as he starts to amass money, both from the mysterious disappearance of his matriarch of his family, as well as a few of his siblings, he begins to send money quietly to a small frontier town called Boros Haven, the remains of the town that he destroyed, and continues to try and build homes for others.
That's awesome.
Very nice. All right. Well, if you'd like to raise your glasses, everything. So
Pour
thank
a
you
little
all.
Yeah, let's pour. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, we'll pour over some more.
Pouring wine or more than
Wine?
wine?
Yep.
I want to thank you all for going on this adventure with me. The first super actual full campaign of Starscape, like almost ever, at least the final
Just a little
version.
bit.
There was an incredible story with amazing characters that I could never anticipate what you'd do, and it was amazing and beautiful and wonderful. Thank you to everyone who's gone through this adventure with us. It's meant so much to me, and I just really appreciate all of you being with us, because when we started this campaign, the game wasn't on Kickstarter or anything, and it's been Kickstarted. It's going to be a real thing, and now we're on the other side of it. It's very exciting. So, all right. May the stars rise to meet you. May gravity keep you appropriately grounded. May last dew sun shine warm upon your face, and crabs grow well in your crystal trees. And until we meet again, may your trust keep you connected wherever your travels lead. Thank you, my friends.
You're here.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
And yes, that has been Outrunners, a Starscape actual play here on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. And this is our finale. So if you're hearing this, I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you with more games in the future. And thank you. All right.
Amazing.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, my name is Kimi, and we should probably do exit. Sorry.
Yeah. You can be emotional.
We can be emotional for a
Yeah.
minute. All right. Yes. So I'm Kimi, she, her. I was the GM of this amazing story. I am the designer of this game. If you'd like to find my other games and track games that I will be making, find goldenlassogames.com, Golden Lasso Games on Blue Sky, Golden Lasso Games on other places. You can find me specifically, Golden Lasso Girl, everywhere. And then, yeah, it's really fun. And now I have to finish writing it. Right, let's go this direction.
Hi, everybody. I have been CADave, and I have been Lawrence. And now Lawrence is off on a journey, which is always maudlin for me at the end of a campaign. Even if it's a great ending and all that, it's always like, oh,
Oh, yeah. Just
bye, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers. Thanks for making great games for me to play. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody here for making a great game with me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jay, and I was Jonas P. Hurley, former hotshot, and now free agent wandering the stars. You know, with his color-changing, ever-evolving, alien SO,
Yeah.
trying to
Oh.
find your place. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can find me at Transplant Asian on Instagram and at JAfrica pretty much anywhere else. And Kimi, thank you so much for bringing me on board. Thanks all of you for a fantastic story. It was really great to be in this group once again. And I appreciate you all so very much. I cannot thank every single one of you enough for what a great experience this was. And thank you all for joining us on this ride. If you have just joined us recently, please do go back to previous episodes. Get the full story. It was a great ride.
Yeah. Jump in on this episode.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
I like to listen to my actual plays like Memento.
Yeah. If you did, please join us on the Discord and tell us about your
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
cheers to that. I'm Jason. I played Alistair Ward. You can go to probably okgames.com and whatever. But really, I want to say thank you to the five of you for allowing me to crash this party. First, I am very grateful to have been able to join this. I followed your Lord of the Rings campaign very closely, and I was enjoying this show, and I had the opportunity to steal a seat, and here we are. But on top of that, also Kai specifically being up for we haven't really gamed before.
One
but
time
this idea of like, what if I'm your ex was most of the pitch, and you went for it. So thank you for giving me that opportunity and to tell this fun story. And
My pleasure.
I just thank you all for letting me barge in.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm Kai. I have been Road once Theolus the 17th, and now Road Ward the 1st. City manager. Thank you all for another wonderful adventure with all of you. One of you for the first time. What a treat. What a joy. You can find me on Saturdays if you miss me over on Transplanter RPG on the Chaos Protocol, where you'll find me every Saturday for a very long time, unless we're on hiatus, playing my sad dad cowboy man who does know what to do with children. And just follow me at Estella Van Ladris everywhere. I'm constantly in more shows, but I love getting to sit and play here with these wonderful people here at Happy Jacks. And what a wonderful, like almost 2 years of gaming with some of these wonderful people. Yeah. So here.
That's wild.
Yeah, I know.
And hi, everybody. I'm Sam. I think I forgot to tell you at the beginning, so my pronouns are they, she, and I have been Nolvath, they, them, your friendly neighborhood custodian of lost crab civilization.
We did it.
We did it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to everyone at this table who are amazing and wonderful to game with, and I'm so pleased to come back and tell another wonderful fellowship story, this time in space with all of you. And special thanks to Jay for being up for a romance with my weird
That was awesome.
alien
And Sam,
character.
thank you so much.
Speaking of, if you like romance between
Hey, yeah.
You have a friend.
between aliens, monsters, and their lovely humans. My good friend and friend of the show, Sylvie Healthstaff, writes books about that sort of thing, which you may like if you're over the age of 18 and enjoy spicy things. They have cool art on the front.
Mm-hmm.
They look like this. You can find them on Amazon, Sylvie Healthstaff. Look for Shadows Light and Shadow and Flame. Also, you can go to healthstaffbooks.com now and find merch, including
Hello.
cool stickers to decorate your Kindle for your monster smut.
Mm-hmm.
Just FYI. So yes, if you have enjoyed this romance situation that happened here, maybe check it out.
Absolutely.
What was the URL again?
Healthstaffbooks.com.
Books.
Rad as hell. Good job, Sylvie.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you to James V, our amazing mod, who's been through this whole adventure with us and also remembering things I didn't. It was always helpful. Thank you to everyone who's followed along and participated in the chat. It's been amazing. And yeah, if you want to find all of the Happy Jacks actual plays, you can go to happyjacks.org. There's dozens and dozens of actual plays and dozens of systems.
And if you miss us, we're almost all of us in a show together that
Yeah.
you can see on there.
Yeah, absolutely. So good. Yeah, if you want to check out our One Ring campaign, which wrapped previous to this one, it's very wholesome and it's like Middle Earth, like yummy, cozy tea. There's always new shows spinning up and happening, and we'll be in different ones, and it'll be great. And hope you enjoy it. And thank you all so much for being part of our weird space family. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the future.
Let's go Amber Star Crew.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.